we go. I believe we are live. Hello and happy Friday. I'm just making sure everything looks good. Hopefully everything sounds good. Plandy's frozen and it's weird for me. But hello, we're having our Streamaversary. So it's been a little over a year that we've been an affiliate on Twitch, which was a very fun milestone for us to hit. And we've been having fun ever since, I think. And we've been meeting friends and stuff. It's been great. I would like to think everyone's having a good time. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
This is kind of our opportunity to sort of reminisce as we've been going and chat with each other, and also kind of playfully put Nenners and I in the roast seat every so often to discover who is the darkest DM and bring up points against each other. So it should be fun, but like I said, we're gonna have a good time and hang out and chill with us. I think actually, just so we have it on record as well, because we have, I think, only 2 players who show up in both of the streams, actually, now that I think about it. But we can run around and introduce ourselves and what we do and who we play and blah blah blah. And then I put you on the left, so I'm gonna start with you, so you can tell about who you is.
My name is Nenners. I DM our Legacy campaign on Fridays. I'm a victim in Foozca's Darkest Trauma Team Saturday campaigns. It's brutal. It's horrible. Somebody help me, please. Horrible in a good way. Not that she's a bad DM. She's great. But that's the problem, is that you can feel the power, like you feel the trauma. So it's fun. I definitely enjoy that. So I am also the DM of the second lightest, hardest campaign on the show. First, obviously, going to Plandy. And I think that's all I got for now. If I lose, it was rigged. Kit, go!
Hi, Kit. I'm basically here whenever these guys let me be on here. I normally play on Fridays in Nenner's Legacy campaign. I've been involved in a few other projects here and there. I like the spiders, which is something that I'm getting a lot of flack for recently, but okay. But yeah, I am very happy to be here. I've enjoyed just playing with these guys. They're fantastic people, and I love them.
Oh.
All right, Bogley, please.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey everybody, I'm Vogley. I play Nirjiz around the Dragonborn fighter on Saturdays, and I'm very excited to participate because I was in one session with Nenners as the DM, so that's going to be my drawing point for any of the arguments and roasting from here on out. And you best believe, I'm going to draw heavily from those 4 hours. Take it away, Frandissimo.
Hello.
Frandissimo.
I am Frandissimo.
Yay!
I have
There we
2
go.
characters. One
no.
is in Foozie's campaign. One is in Nana's campaign. They are both furbolgs.
And they are brothers.
Oh
From other brothers.
no! No, they're from the
Uh,
same. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Anyway.
Yeah. That, but in words. They're both dark. That's all I gotta say. Dubs, take it away.
Hello. I'm the Dubs. Father of the Nubs. Husband to the Foos. Participator of 2 campaigns. And I sleep through most of it.
It's accurate. It's accurate.
Accurate.
Back to waifus.
I have to clean my camera. I just realized it's kind of blurry. Okay, that's a little
Schmutzies.
better. That's a little. There's a smush. I haven't used my actual laptop camera in a minute, so that's why I was like, this is great. But hello, I'm Foos. I am the DM for Difficult Terrain. And as Nenners likes to say, I'm gonna just piggyback on what he said. And I'm the victim on Fridays because I play Ravaya. On the other side of the screen stuff. But yeah, it's super, super fun. And Nenner's gonna lose because I think his body count is way higher than mine at the very
It's
least.
not about
So-
the body.
It's not about the body count? Get out of here, okay? Anyway,
That's
just
how
for
the bodies get counted.
you know
sorry,
what?
Continue.
No, by all means. What do you think are the parameters for darkness here? As it doesn't seem to be body count.
It's how the bodies got there and do the bodies want to be there.
And if they hit the floor.
Oh my god.
Yes. With the bodies. Roll.
There it is. Oh gosh. So apparently it's how the bodies got there. Of course. Yep. Now he's. Are you good?
Oh, hey, it's Dragon.
You can get more out if you need. Hey, Dragon, what's up, man?
Dragoon.
Dragoon. All right, so I'm gonna start my attack on Nender's Darkest campaign. I'm only just now leaving the ads. Oh, okay. Well, hello.
Wow.
Sorry you weren't able to hear anything during that time. But we're about to start our semi-roast, semi-arguments, I guess, for Darkest campaigns and such. But I'm starting with Nender's because, like I said, I think his body count is way higher than mine. He killed Kadasu's entire village, the whole village.
There were some survivors. You heard there were survivors.
It's like a handful of survivors. And then
That doesn't mean home.
In your own words, though, notice how what percent survived?
Oh, it's high, like single digit, 100%.
Yes. So you killed 90 plus. 90% of this village. Okay, so wiped out almost all that village. Single percent survived. Killed all of Revi's friends, basically, in the grove.
All
She's
two.
got one that survived. Yeah, two. Two again. We have two survivors from that. Her other friend, he turned him into a Klex bug, who is now just like part of a alien bug.
Alien Gestalt. He's having a great time.
He's an alien bug, is what we're saying. But thank you for the subscription, Rain. Thank you very much. So yeah, you've done that. I don't know if you've done anything terrible to Euphemie's friends, really. Euphemie kind of came in and was chilling. And Afra, I think, whatever thing that happened that was bad kind of happens to the team. So can't blame her for any of that. Flandy, did anything dark happen to you? You haven't had all your friends and family wiped out, so you have that.
That's because I defended my village.
Which was nice. Yeah, that sounds nice, doesn't it?
Having that opportunity.
What a
yeah. So then it was wiped out all types of friends and family for us. It was not cool.
It was really cool. I got to use that was the first time I used an 8th level spell, I think. I got to use the illusionary dragon and scare the shit out of the bitch that was trying to take out the town, and she left.
Yeah.
She ran the fuck away because she was scared.
Oh yeah, also, very recently, Nenners was having bodies fall from the sky.
Literally.
That could damage us.
This is true.
So, not only was it a horrific sight, but we had to do our best to avoid getting hit with it so that we didn't,
And there was nothing we could do about it. We couldn't stop it.
No,
we couldn't save anybody.
Nope.
We couldn't feather fall. Like, nothing.
Nope.
There wasn't even magic.
Nope.
Oh.
Nothing.
Took
We
away our
just had to-
magic.
Just had to let it happen.
Yep.
And how many at a time? Or
Nope.
would they fall in like pockets? Is it
Don't
like a
forget
dozen
the
at a
lady
time?
whose son had just died, and she was like just standing in the streets dealing with all the shit
Yep.
that was going on, crying, and had to be tricked into being consoled long enough to get inside and then be sad again.
Yeah, basically.
What about the body horror with the lady with the big mouth?
Oh yeah, Dennis doesn't understand female anatomy. He also doesn't understand how fingers work.
No.
I mean, if anybody understands how fingers work, I think it's Roland at this point. But you know,
What the fuck?
Problem is character in my campaign. That's
and that was one of the Shiny is really down for your methods there, Netters. He's like, that's freaking awesome though, Netters.
yeah. It was a so basically they pissed off the big bad, and he's basically attempting to control magic. And I don't know if you guys, well, I'm not gonna give away too much, but he cast a very, very big level spell, and was basically like there's lightning that came down, and if basically certain people got pulled up by it, so it would do like AoE damage and then sucked into the atmosphere. and then like minutes later they'd come back down at terminal velocity and just rain on the city, essentially.
But not
so,
dark.
yeah,
Dark.
a little horrifying, but and yeah, they'd be
Dark.
blowing through
Dark.
roofs and people, and yeah. it
Oh,
was good stuff.
ask him about the time that he made Roland kill like an entire AOE around a fucking college.
Oh yeah. He
Yeah,
dusted a bunch of people.
That
Yeah.
was not me. That was you. Because that was the big bad saying, "Hey, I'll help you." Yeah, I mean, I think that was. I mean, that was just a dark result to a silly decision.
A silly decision.
A silly decision as
Yeah.
my fucking ranger and her boulet are stun locked, the only people who are able to fight.
I mean,
that was
you know,
that was very
We're out of
funny.
spell
I did not
slots.
roll my-
Also, happy National
hello,
Black Cat Day.
Happy,
Hello.
yes, happy National Black
Good,
Cat
because
Day.
he was about to get some foods, but I
Look at
stole
those
them.
beans in the air. Oh,
Such a
fun.
I love how he's like,
Yeah. Whenever he holds him, he never puts his beans down. So
yeah, and it's not like they're relaxed either. Like they're
they're
out.
out there. I
so-
think, regretfully, in Nenders' defense, that was a Roland decision. But I think
It was
Nenders
a roll of
was-
decision, but it wasn't
But-
laid out that hey, we're gonna dust everybody in a fucking 12-mile radius.
Yeah.
he gave you a significant amount of power. In
He
that,
I
did.
didn't
time.
ask for a
Also-
significant amount of power.
I'm going to give Dragon a tiny bit of context to what we said before. So I'm going to rewind just a second because
so
we were
fun.
talking about fingers for Roland. And just quick context, we were fighting a lady and Nenders had her cast Finger of Death like, what, 4 times? 5 times? Something like
4
that?
or 5
And it was-
times, yeah.
It
It
was
was too many
all
times.
on Roland. Like, literally
Too many
everyone was on
times.
Roland. And it just made a bunch of hilarious conversations because then I was asking Nenders and I was like, can she finger at will or is this a spell slot that she's using every time? Like, what's going on? So there were some questions that came up from it. But Roland is very familiar with fingers. Just that incident. And I
He's
think
familiar
I cut
with
off
fingers,
Oddly
he's familiar
when
with
she was about to
spikes.
chat. Yeah,
no, I mean like and also fingers from the alien in your campaign, Foos, the weird eye fingers that guy has. I hate those so much. I actually had a nightmare about them the other day.
Ugly.
I did.
No.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's
All right.
Halloween time.
Did
So,
you
and
think he
also,
is?
as the
Who's this
diplomat
dark?
I feel of the group, I think we need to pivot a little bit. Because Nenners
Oh, we
has
go-
had a full 10 minutes, not 10
Doc,
minutes,
he has a
but
barrage
5
going.
minutes.
Let me come on.
So
All right,
when
all
I
right,
was
so-
playing, I remember that everybody was at a party and there were some people being dissolved in one corner by a floaty guy. And
I'm sorry, what?
unfortunately- by a floaty guy at the party.
Nenders is making faces.
Can
And
someone
I was like,
translate floaty guy? What the
oh shit, as the paladin with the javelin and whatnot trying to kill this bitch, and people melting was not great. That was not fun. And
forgot
they
about
had to
that.
escape through a hole in the wall, and I was
I don't
like,
remember that.
what the fuck is happening? How are we getting these people out? I don't know what's happening. Let me just javelin the guy, and I just kept javelining him. And that was what I remember. And then there was a thing with an illithid or something somewhere. The illithid was hiding in the ceiling in the darkness, and he, looked like he got to somebody's face already. So I was like,
Roland's boy.
Yep.
I didn't know
Yep.
what that was. I didn't know
Yep.
illithids could do that thing. I thought, yeah, sure, they kind of ate brains, but I didn't realize it was lobotomy, while you were still kind of alive. So it was
Ugly,
one thing after another.
pudding. They don't just need
There's not enough tea for this.
In my defense, that was more again Roland's decision on the lobotomy part, but the yeah, everything else is on me.
Bland.
Yeah.
Y'all remember this shit when y'all Roland is the favorite.
Roland is the favorite. Anyway,
Like out of here.
Kid, is there anything you would like to bring up against that?
There's really only 2 moments in my life with DM with this man DMing. The first one, of course, is the therapy session that I had with Roland. He's like, okay. It wasn't terrifying or anything, but it was like, okay, what the hell? Then, of course, there's Coralyn getting threatened by a god.
That's nothing.
Oh, Corlin. For some reason, I was like, I don't
Coral?
remember Quinn ever getting.
I
Got it.
again, I don't think that one was my fault.
Are any of these
You had a
default?
backstory where you betrayed one of the gods that you were trying to serve. Yes, he's gonna have words with you.
Oh my god.
And they're
We
not
could
gonna
have
be
worked
nice
in a
for
different
you.
way, is what I'm saying, man. Okay. But yeah, that's really all about it for me. So continue.
The body count of Waterdeep as well, because I was talking about body counts or whatever, and Denners was like numerous times was like, this is like a humanitarian crisis right now. Like it is, shit's fucked. So, body count alone, Denners is I think thousands above me.
Can we also talk about crimes committed in the others campaign? I do remember one time a Revia just straight up murdering a person in the middle of the street, and Roland had to try and get everybody out and make them forget, and one still knows. That was pretty
One
dark.
lady still knows, and yeah, she fucked right out. Absolutely. Also, for context,
I would
she
too.
killed a slaver in the middle of the city. It wasn't like,
Listen,
yo,
we
Joe
don't
Bum
have
has
to
a nice
get
shirt and I
the
want it.
specifics.
He stabbed a slaver in the middle of the city. He deserved it.
Yeah, it's just, it's one of those situations where he was a slaver, but he didn't have any slaves around him, and he looked like he just purchased a few things. Which he did, by the way, and those were pretty much immediately commandeered. And then the terrified shopkeep was more or less convinced to give you his cart with his horse or his mule.
We gave him money, and we're like, don't worry, we're the good guys.
We gave that fucking mule the day of his life.
We
He
did,
got to see
absolutely.
the ocean. He got to see the moon rise. He got to see peace and beauty. He didn't have to carry a damn thing because we carried it for him. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Dennis.
But this guy doesn't
That is
know
the
that.
most
He
peace
can't-
we ever had in your campaign.
Yeah, the fucking the
Most
Tinker
peace
Smith
after chaos.
can't talk to mules, my man. He has no idea how.
Yeah,
good-
he can. Do you know how easy it is to get someone who has to speak with animals? Get the fuck out.
In the city, not very easy, my man.
The fuck out.
I'm telling you,
Anywho,
we have to get a get
Oh
out
my God.
counter on our streams
we
now.
do. 100%.
Yeah.
At least
But-
like 7 a night.
He did
Get
have
out
a
and
wonderful
get the
day.
fuck out.
And then there's
That
no
was
get
like
out
the
of
best
way.
day of that mule's life.
It was.
But yeah, that's
Most of this was pre-inspiration.
indeed. I think are we allowed to defend ourselves? Or are we just go on offense
No.
after that?
You
No,
can. I mean, in the style of a roast, you're not supposed to. But no, that is you. Absolutely, go ahead. No,
Yeah.
go for it. Defend yourself.
I 100% concede. Well, I think at our current timeline, I have a higher body count. However, in a couple of weeks,
Body
Not
count.
even
no.
close.
Foos is having a civil war across all of Toro right now, so it's just a matter of time until she catches up. Right? It's just, you know what I'm saying?
You don't
Like
know.
one library
You don't
episode,
know.
and we are clear. Like we are even in a dead heat. That all being said, yeah, I think the nature of our campaigns obviously is different. Theirs is started high level, so I wanted to have kind of like apocalyptic elements to it. And if you have a big bad that doesn't fuck up a city or doesn't do something that like makes you like, oh shit, we need to get our asses in gear, then I don't think you're doing the campaign justice at that point, right? If it was like a 5th level campaign and it was like Neki the Necromancer who's just hanging out in his little like stealing bodies and resin or something, then all right, man, it's like you wake up one day, there's no corpses in the cemetery, you're kind of like, uh-oh, that's the worst of it until he comes down to that village, right? But with this, I think like, a demigod aspiring to be a god's fury needs to be something to be beholden. Like this needs to be things that people talk about for generations. If you survive, like it needs to have an element of impact. So for that, I think it was appropriate. I don't think I went overboard too much on that.
I mean,
Also-
you can be appropriate all you want, but it's still dark. Anyway.
It is, but this isn't like the She-Ra and the Light Bright Fairies campaign. Like this is you know what you're fighting.
Right, fairy. Oh
Wow.
my God. That's good.
This also is in response to you basically killing what he considered his sons. 4 of them, all 4 of them, in one more or less day. So, yeah, there's going to be some repercussions to that. You do that to any somewhat selfish person or creature, you're going to see some nasty comeuppance, especially if they have the means to deliver it. But yeah, that's in terms of.
It's really hard to have sympathy for someone though who's like literally creating mass genocide on a whole ass planet just because he wants magic back.
Yeah, it's just like I'll kill your whole planet for mine. How dare you kill my sons?
I do want to say that he is going about it in a way that isn't wholly like horrific. He could be.
We'll be judged to that.
I almost see him as in like the Infinity War Thanos was what he was until you killed his sons, and now you're getting the Endgame Thanos, right? Like he had this kind of like, I understand why you're defending yourselves. I understand what you're doing. Why don't you join me? We can make this more of a peaceful exchange. Like, you're gonna lose magic because I'm gonna take it from you, but it doesn't have to be rough for you, right? Like it's one of those situations where like this is gonna happen. How do you want to survive in this? I'm not gonna come after you. I'm not gonna whatever. I'm gonna do me, and if you get in my way, so be it. That was kind of his whole, and you could see the contrast between him and Tabatataj, who was like, you come after me, I'm killing your whole family, right? And that's kind of what he did, unfortunately, with Katasu and almost with Rolam, right? There's elements to like depths of their evil, right? He wasn't going to burn energy doing that. He was just going to continue to do things up to a certain point, and then once you hit home, then it's like, okay, gloves are off. We're no longer civil. You're going to get what you're going to get, essentially. Or not even get what you're going to get. You're going to get what I can deliver. That was the message, 100%. But anywho, yeah, I think the Katasu Subaru Village, that one Katasu had the option to save more, I will say, because you did have the option to stay there. Granted, your friends were absolutely
low double digits.
Yeah, low double digits. That's what we're looking at. But you were, I mean, it would have been a ridiculous fight, no doubt. Like, I'm not saying this was an easy decision, but there was an option for you to stay there because you were teleported out of that in the middle of a boss fight to kind of show you what he was doing while you were here. So, yeah, there's that. But I think.
Can we also talk about the fact that Lenners creates these specialized enemies that need very specialized stuff in order to kill them, and then as soon as you're done with that, or as soon as you're getting ready for it, you get all prepared and shit, the stuff that you got to prepare for this fight just doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I would argue there's no warning that's gonna happen.
Honestly, this is one of those things where like it's not even dark. It's just like a common complaint that just gets thrown at him from his players.
That is dark.
Times where like, you gave us the coolest fucking sword. I can't even use it against this bitch. Are you serious?
That's a level of darkness in its own, right? Because it's just dark and evil to be like, here, have this cool thing that you can't use.
Maybe this is just forgetful. No, all right. So
this is just forgetful.
There's a couple of elements where, all right. So psionics is a certain thing, right? Like, there's elements of power which you kind of have to. It can be overpowered. I see it as like, okay, I can give you a suit that can negate certain amounts of electricity, right? So like if you're, it'll ground you to a certain point. But if you get hit with a fucking lightning bolt, you're still gonna feel it, right? There's still there's elements of power that will surpass your protection. So perhaps I did a poor job of explaining the exact levels of protection, but I wasn't going to explain the levels of power that they were going up against. That I think was something that they should have been able to discern.
I mean, it's not just the psionic stuff, we have many times where it was like, by the way, fire damage does nothing. I know you just got this cool fire lava sword. Fucking that doesn't do shit.
The only one that I've actually aggressively nerfed was Foozca. And that's because she kept decapitating my bosses. And I
forgot about that. The Vorpal sword. I genuinely that was erased from my brain until you said that. Yeah. That was like, hey, I got an extra 20. That was just like, haha, he grows a second head. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I remember
15-year-old
that,
Netters probably didn't anticipate 40-year-old Netters having to deal with this nonsense. But
Hilarious.
yeah, that's
So good.
that decision to give you a Vorpal sword has bit me in the ass more than I realized.
Which
So.
is also why Netters is like, look at all these other swords. Please don't pick up the Vorpal sword again. I give you so many. One of them's an heirloom.
There's a literal plethora of it. But I mean, it's also one of those situations where, like, yeah, there's some elements that, if you're fighting weird creatures, expect weird things, right? Like, I think that's another element to it too. It's like, yeah, if you're attacking Joe Schmo the Highwayman and I made the fire not work, like, dude, that's a dick move, clearly. But if you're fighting a Shoth fucking
Hold up.
avatar of...
Are you about to bring the Shoth into this shit? Because there was no reason for us to fight them except for you rolling in that one, sir. The fuck out of here with that argument.
And two, for those of you keeping track at home,
It's Flavy said it like 3 times. I said it once.
really,
4.
I'm counting just the whatever sets him off.
So, like many DMs, I make a encounter table. I do want to point out my sister made a brain damage table.
Oh no, we're not there yet. We're still on Netters.
Just keep that one in the hat there for future reference. I made encounter tables, which have things leveling in severity. And I don't know if you know, but I am not only a client, but I'm the president of the Low Rollers Club. So, unfortunately, they end up getting some of the more higher level fights because of that. One of them was obviously an Nat 1, which was literally the worst case scenario to come around, and it was pretty bad. But they made it.
Why don't you let us roll it so that at least if something goes wrong, we can say, fuck you, Maya, you did this to us. But when you make it you, then we hate you more.
Remember that time we took away rolls from Vogly because she kept rolling really bad encounters and food?
Yep.
I still want to roll them though.
I was gonna say, yeah, it doesn't matter. She is a glutton for punishment. She'll feel so bad, and then be like, "No, me again."
I know it's not your turn yet, but is that when you attacked the orphanage?
No, actually, the orphanage was one, and the slavers was another. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean
that
like
was
who
a
rolled
separate
for that?
incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, we didn't attack an orphanage. We defended an orphanage.
We defended the orphanage, but I made the things attack the orphanage, if that makes sense.
I also want to point out that I have never had an orphanage fight. But
there's a very important child there, okay?
Yeah, but
that we just lost a year with.
Foos, can you put that adorable, stupid chonker of a fucking dragonborn child that we had to protect in there?
He was
Poor
so
little
cute, wasn't he? So
Anyway,
I loved him.
he
My
was
favorite.
the cutest little bastard in the world.
he was.
And there's
He was
Celeste.
so cute.
Allow me to. I'm going to pivot over to a little bit of offense here.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
go
I
for it.
was being criticized for having weapons that don't work or protections. We have a paladin in your campaign who got some amazing radiant hammer. He had a tune to it. And he was very excited to use it. And lo and behold, there be demons, right? And he's like, yes, this is what I'm waiting for, right? Yep. So he goes and he bunks one of these demons in the orphanage, by the way, and it does work. Radiant damage.
Complete resistant.
It's just
and
hundo percento.
And the other half of that scenario, our poor wizard is trying to keep these little fucking brain sucker bullshit things off of all these poor little kids. And this damn thing is literally eating his intellect, which is exactly how he operates.
They were attracted to intelligence, and that like Valen was the only smart one in the room. So he got his
paladin
ass beat
off
in like one round. Oh god, because I think the scary thing was I think there were like 2 of them, but they had like 6 attacks each or something. So they just kind of like ran up to Valen and slapped the shit.
I also want to point out, your boy, I play a lot of strategy games. I'm not a noob. It's not like the wizard was in the doorway or he was hanging out in the stairs like getting trucked. No, I was in the middle of a room with like 2 windows which were 30 feet away. These motherfuckers phased through the walls. Like 6 of them and
That's
beat
true.
the fucking brakes off my ass.
Very
I was
true.
wrong. Anyway,
And they tried to flee.
Also, just very quick in my defense for a moment, it was a random encounter, so the timing in which Ryland got his hammer and then that encounter happened was like, oh no. And the best was that was a very like unique fiend. So I remember when I unveiled it, and Nenders was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So I was like, nobody expects or knows what the fuck this is. And then on top of that, it's like, hey, you know that shiny new weapon Flandy just got? Unfortunately, you can't really use the radiant part on him.
I guess, of course.
Yeah, and Ryland's been shafted with that hammer every single time because it does something really cool. If it outright kills any fucking demon or fiend or whatever it is, and every time Ryland gets ready to boop the motherfuckers, someone comes in to steal his kill.
yeah,
Not once. You got to see it work.
He's had the hammer for like a year.
Sorry, good. Yeah, you're good.
Nope.
I want to say my campaign, I try to make it so I put you in like situations where you have to make some dodgy decisions, right? I think that's fun. I think like who you are is not only defined on like what you do, but like what you do in a moment, right? When you have like, okay, here's a goal, I can get there. I have some options. Not all of them are good. In some cases, they're all bad, and you just gotta fucking go like make peace with the one bad one you're going to live with, kind of situation. So that's kind of how I do my thing. But Foos, her is about dealing with personal trauma, or not even like external trauma. It's just trauma in general. No matter what you're doing, some poor bastard is suffering, and you may or may not have any kind of like thing to it. So, I think most of us had fairly decent backstories. I don't think anyone had someone that was super, super bad in terms of like utter sadness, but she has fucking constructed these like monoliths of sorrow from the building blocks that she's given us. And
wow.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you could do the Irene and forget if you really wanted to, as
Yeah,
opposed to having so many people.
Imagine forgetting a fucking sibling because he got owned so hard he got erased from existence.
Yeah. Just to kind of feed off of this, here are some of the names of the monsters that were living inside Nerja's head. We had the Demagoth.
Yep.
We have the Sire of Insanity, defined as a was that the Liquor of Tears or was that someone else? Hold on. Oh no, that was the Demagoth.
Yeah, that's
the Sire of Insanity, vulnerable to thunder damage, by the way, of which Controna does often. I'm sorry, wait, was it vulnerable? No, he was vulnerable. He was immune to poison, that's what it was.
Okay, damn it, Flandy.
And then we had the Nightmare Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. That was a fun one.
I have in my notes here, can eat spells.
Okay.
I have can't eat soul. I think
Soul Eaters, yep.
Yes, so
Yep.
eating soul is more accurate, I think.
Yep.
So Vogly, is this why your character smokes so much? All the evil spirits?
Yeah.
Or?
It's
Okay.
100%. Yeah, it's 100% the reason. Yeah.
actually, yeah, that's genuinely a thing. Also, hi Evie. Her smoking is actually what Kelren kind of imposed on her to be able for her to cope through some of the stuff.
Yep.
And that was why he apologized when it came up, because he was like, I'm sorry, but I had to drive you to do this so that you could cope with some of these situations. So I could keep fighting some demons.
There's withdrawal in the future, right? There's going to be some withdrawal, I guess. Are we going to quit cold turkey?
Yeah, it's up to her.
At least in my campaign, you guys kind of know what you're fighting for and who you're fighting. We didn't know until the most recent episode, really. And that's not even fully defined. It's just like, we see the outline. We're kind of just guessing. We're still in that cave allegory right now. But like, we more or less know kind of who maybe is behind some of the stuff.
We have the name of the thing, but we don't know the what of the thing.
Exactly. So, I mean, we don't even know, honestly, 100% who we're going after.
Fingers
right?
protected.
There's so many evil assholes who happen to be in their own like proximity and wake.
Hands down. Like, Fooz's campaign has a guy that's so like hated by us that we legitimately stopped the fight that we were having because this motherfucker showed up and proceeded to beat his ass.
You guys did. That was the crazy thing. I had so many cool things he could do, but but y'all locked him down with the giant ape.
And she stole the damn kill from us and made his bitch ass run away.
Still
Dude,
mad
I'm
about
telling
that.
you, I have all
I'm
these
still
things
mad
and I was
about
like,
that.
okay, he's gonna hop in, he's gonna do this. Oh, he's prone. Oh, he's just getting his ass whooped.
We were.
Evie,
what
Was
it?
Kadrono
It was
there
like
for
5
that?
hit
Who-
points, right?
No. Yeah, you had him down to single hit points. I don't remember what it was, but like single digit hit points for
It
sure.
was-
Like he was.
It was one
Close.
roll that was better from like a damage roll, not even an attack to hit roll. It was one like damage roll that if I had rolled that better, GG.
It was also tragic because this is when Duvessa was there, Jasmine,
Yeah.
and she missed a shot with
Yeah.
advantage at the
Yeah.
end, and it would have been a sneak attack shot. So if
Yep.
she landed at all, he was out.
Yeah.
But ooh.
Yeah.
Or-
So
Sorry, go ahead.
no, please, you're on a roll.
I was just gonna say, or the time that we had to do fucking calculus and geometry and shit to figure out how much damage our fucking fighter took because he was sprinting at the speed of sound and lost his, I forgot what it was. He lost his haste
Haste.
and went
Yeah.
skidding into a fucking wall
And
and
lost some
almost
armor.
KO'd himself. Also,
Yeah.
that was the guy that we resurrected, not revivified, resurrected.
Keep going. What else about him?
He's probably dead right now.
He's probably
but
dead.
it's been a
He
Go
year.
chose my
earlier.
rogue.
Go earlier, sir. There was something else before, man. This man has
Go
like
ahead.
6 levels of trauma. All right, so this is the man. When we first found him, the man was staring like in absolute sorrow at nothing, right? So
Yeah.
I go to talk to the man. Apparently, he's seeing his dead daughter. Okay, a little weird. Apparently, his daughter was killed. He's very sad about it. That makes sense. All right. My character's
weird
been
part-
through.
Is Rylan did his fucking sense aura thing, divine sense, and could tell that there was a demon in the corner that they couldn't see, which made it even more weird. But continue.
100%. So my character has obviously some coping issues, but is kind of thought he was getting a handle on it. This is early in the campaign, and he's like, "Look, hey, I'll talk to you, and we'll figure some stuff out." Right? So we do, and now this might be on us, and maybe
It is on us.
That's
specifically.
definitely on us. We
No,
totally were
definitely.
like, yo, I'm gonna be there
No,
for you.
Hold on.
Was not
Let me-
there.
No, Nenner,
Let me-
you can't back away
No,
from this.
hold
we
on,
should have
time out.
followed up.
Time out. We could have followed out. But I didn't know this man was going to be killed and then posed artistically in some kind of fucking rose bush in the middle of his fucking house. All right, maybe he leaves the city or becomes a horrible drunk in 2 days or something. That's not a normal reaction to not talking to somebody.
You didn't talk to this
And-
man? I'm gonna murder him.
So yeah, he was killed, and then we go to res him, which we have to pay for some reason because kings don't want to front the fucking bill. So we got to pay 500 gold out
I
our
don't
pocket
remember why.
to res. They're the fucking kings. They can say whatever the hell they want to say. They can just
No,
fucking-
no.
fake news that
because they'd
shit,
be
it'd be fine.
backing something that they. No, Nenners, you as a person in IT, you know that doing one thing, making an exception for that one rule, opens the floodgates, and they're very well aware.
I
of
also know that we make exceptions for executives all the fucking time, Boggle.
it. Does anybody else know that? No. And
Nobody likes it.
as much as we love Garai, he's not an executive.
Now we're playing classes up here. All right. Anyway, we have to res this
Stop.
boy.
Sorry, I'm just
We
gonna
go
say
to
real
resume.
quick. I gave you guys a house. Nenner's neighbor gave us a house in Legacy. We're all homeless. Anyway.
I gave you the Tower of Inevitable fucking.
It's not ours, it's Tiffion's.
It's your fucking hideout in the astral or in the ether. It's amazing.
I've never
Does he
been
have to
there.
like cast a spell every time
Hold
we
up,
get there, though?
hold up. Foos. You
Everything's
kind of
fine.
gotta take a
Carry on, Dennis,
nope.
carry
You kind of gotta take a step back. You can't say you offered us a house from the kings that are like, this house is great. It has so many features. It's bigger on the inside than the outside. Security, check. Fucking luxury, check. Fucking scrying room, check. Assassins, also check.
The assassins had nothing to do with the location, had everything to do with what you were wearing and that creature's ability.
Yep.
The only
Yep,
bad
that's
things
true.
that ever came to the inevitable reason in my campaign was the literal hive that you pissed off and warned you not to do, and you ignored anyway and attacked. That's the only time it
Also-
happened, and the NPCs there managed to stave it off.
But how often do we get to hang out there, huh? When was
As
the last
often
time
as
we
you
slept
want.
in a bed? we're usually there's like running out of time, and then there's just like, here's those short rests that's forced into you from a demigod who hates you.
Also, whenever you go there, you get potions, you get magic items.
An acorn, it was a pine cone.
It's the same fucking thing. It fell from a tree. You can put it down. You can literally teleport at will.
People can fall from trees.
Anywho, fucking, has your campaign been so fucking high energy and high stress and high fucking tempo that you had to literally get boons from godlike creatures to rest you in order to keep going so the world didn't end?
Yep.
Oh shit!
Like the
really?
legacy team, honestly, I feel like I can count on like one hand the amount of times we slept in like beds that weren't, one, the inevitable reason, and two, that we were like, okay, this is our space and we can relax. It was usually like, we're sleeping, but shit's fucked, and this was a shit day. It's like never a good time. But like, also, I know half of us are savages. Actually, most of us are more like, we got a lot of wild folk who are just like, I'll sleep in the bushes, it's fine. They're not that upset about it. But at the same time, yeah, they haven't. I remember actually one of the rests that we just got recently, where you were like, it's the first time in a long time that you slept well, and then we were like, when was the last time we had a bed that we slept? And even then, we slept knowing that like Dragoth fucked up Waterdeep, so it wasn't even like we slept well and everything's fine. Just take a nice nap. No, shit was fucked.
That's
anyway.
End
I
game
interrupted
scenario.
Dennis's Garai rant, so I apologize.
Yes. So this is the man who was killed. We had to pay to res him, and when we resed him, one of his family members come by. Like, okay, that's cool, but she doesn't want him res. But that's weird. Okay, what's going on with you? Oh, you're an ogre with the most fucking ridiculous sword I've ever seen.
He's an Oni.
And I'm a wizard, so I fucking can't cast spells, despite the fact that I'm like an agent of the king or whatever. They don't give a shit. So I'm sitting here like trying to not die, I guess. Fuck me. Great. So thankfully, I have a lot of bruises on my team, so we take that out. That was great. Res the poor man. Heal up. And then the band obviously wants revenge, so he forms a team, gets some of his old friends together. They go on a very successful stealth mission, which by successful I mean we just killed everybody in our way. Got to rest for a while, which is weird, and then we went to fight the guy, and we got murdered. So he died a total of twice, possibly 3 times. So yeah, I mean, it's not good enough to just die once. Sometimes you gotta die multiple times. Sometimes with various elements of friends. So yeah, good times. So there's that. As mentioned, our fighter is really kind of like a lich because her weapon is phylactery, which is holding her spirit, some of her dead family members, a whole bunch of demons.
Not her dead family members, though. He's not there. Just her squad mates and other randos.
To be fair, you wouldn't know if there was one in there.
Okay, fair.
No,
No, that's fair.
No, your brother is 100% in there.
Yeah, that too.
What the shit? What?
Boggle,
He's
I asked.
Your brother's in there!
That's what Valen
Wait,
asked
what?
you. We'll burn this bridge later. Boggle, not paying
Yeah,
attention.
he's the one. He's the one who doesn't stop weeping.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the people. I thought his name was Thrask.
Your brother is in your weapon. That was half of the thing. Was that like when you were looking at him, you were like, he looks so similar to you, but you don't recognize him at all. And he has like a big scar across his face. And
Yeah, that's probably when he got bitch slapped by a whole ass dragon. But anyway, he's dead. He's in there. So your family
mind is blown.
chock full of demons. There's an elven king who's fighting 24/7 to keep this woman alive. If this man rolls a natural 1, she's downy, or probably worse, just possessed, and we're not going to know. So that's great.
I am a liability. Yeah.
That's putting it lightly. So there's that.
Who's the roast about?
This is just the situation that we're in.
What?
While we're on that, so defending Nutters a little bit, he does give us weapons that we can't use all the time.
Fuck you.
Booze lets us have these amazing experiences and then makes us forget about them.
Oh, okay. Also, in fucking Maya's defense, I feel like she is masterful at role playing those moments.
Maya's defense?
She
You
is.
did it to Ryland?
I did. I'm complimenting Maya's roleplay abilities because like she'll genuinely be like, "What do you mean?" And then I'm like, "You were the oh shit, you forgot. I forgot you forgot. But you're killing it so like you're roleplaying it so well." Yeah, like she's incredible. Maya, I know you're resting tonight. Shout out to you. You're fucking awesome.
We love
but
you.
yeah,
Yo, is
Poor
this
Maya.
this plot thing that I made for you to go find and figure out? Did you show up and make it and roll shit? Bah.
Kadrona remembered though because he rolled well enough, didn't he?
Yep.
It's because of his alignment
Yeah.
and his stuff.
So Kadrono,
Rylan couldn't
probably...
fucking remember because he had fucking cursed Talona bitch ass shit on his face and
Oh, that's
doesn't
true.
have
You've been
control of his
cursed
body 90%
the
of the
whole
time,
campaign, by the
apparently.
way.
Yeah, not exhausted
about
and
that.
cursed and
We have
And we just figured out that apparently it's the damn trigger to a whole ass poison detonation in his home village.
there's a nuclear plague bomb under his village, and
Yeah.
if Rylan dies, so too does all his people.
yeah, Ryland is currently the president. He holds one of the keys. Talona holds the other key.
Even
right?
more,
Mhm.
it's being slowly not diffused, but like almost cutting the wrong wire diffuse by this fucking VV bitch ass motherfucker who's putting his marks on instead. And if he succeeds, boom goes the dynamite.
Yep. So
honestly, the wrong wire metaphor is so accurate. It's pretty much dead on.
I'm still wondering if that bomb is in a person as opposed to a location. Sometimes, that travels with the group. But anyway.
so there's that. Yeah. Oh, and guess what? Guess where our adopted son is right now? A very adorable, like 10-year-old, now 11-year-old
Son
Tabaxi.
that we just adopted.
I thought he
And
was
he
9
finally
now.
had a family and a home.
Uh-huh.
And this lady takes us away for a whole ass year.
Yep.
We don't
Oh.
know if it's a lady.
In the same.
Oh, I'm
No,
referring to
it's
food.
It's me.
Yep.
Also, I had to go double check my notes because I have to look at all the names of the people in Nirja's head. But Ulthok was the one that's your brother.
Ulthok. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, Valen asked you if he could take his spirit and put it into somebody else's body, and you said no. And I'm not sure if you understood the what he was getting at the time.
Maybe the circumstances change now.
Yeah, so that answer changed. Let me know. Anywho, by the way,
Probably
I just want to point out that in our party we have a cleric. We have myself, who's a wizard. We're all like pretty high level at this point. We can't uncurse this boy. He's a paladin. Also, we have a paladin, a cleric, and a theurgy wizard, and none of us can remove this curse. Anyway, yeah. I mean, outside of doing some and apparently, if we do, I kill his whole entire family. So I guess it's a good thing we didn't. But I mean, there's that. So now let's talk about that lovely cleric. He's nice. He's a bit of a meathead, but yeah, he's got his head on straight. Probably the most sane person in the place. And you're like, okay.
Oh, definitely.
There's nothing wild about his back. Nope, his mom is a piece of work. She's a great woman, but she's a lot. And apparently he comes from a long line of twin souls and stuff. And he's got to be careful what he does. And oh, look, assassins are out after him. We're just hanging out one night, and our cleric fucking gets this damn near spine removed in the middle of the night. Which, let me tell you, it's not a good thing. So we're all kind of scrambling. It's a good thing I just wear a dress as a thing, so that made my life a little bit easier. I didn't have to prepare too much, but
Yo,
Wear a
also about that, I have to say, Dubs, I was so proud of you for being able to escape that. I thought for sure I was gonna get Kadrono in his room, and then it was up to Valen's perception check to hear anything leaving. Because even though he can travel through reflections, he has to walk his ass out of the whole fucking building. Everyone else is asleep. The only one who was awake was Valen. So, like, if you didn't do what you did, he would, like, basically, they would have had to listen to me beat your ass and then take you away. Like, couldn't do anything about it. So, like, you played it clutch because he also had the silence on you and the, like, everything that you were doing to, like, get out and make noise. Huge. Yeah, that was. I was so proud of you guys as a team. Then I was like,
Foozca talks about this house like it's a great thing. We all sleep in Valen's study because he doesn't sleep, so I can watch over everybody now because we get attacked so fucking often. And who knows the hell's gonna come through the window?
Hey, Rylan made friends with all these plants to help alert us and let us know when bad guys have entered the house. And what does she do? She leaves us. She takes us away for a year and kills all his plants.
Plants
All
were
of
going to
them.
do any of that stuff.
Kills them all.
All them plants are dead.
So they're not all dead.
They're
And
dead.
also,
They're mostly dead.
Cam watered the ones that were still alive.
Yeah.
All last year.
Also, like, how much could they have done ostensibly if there was?
We don't know
an
because they're
actual-
dead, Vogley.
They didn't get a chance.
I would rather have the plants dead and us not know than us dead and find out that they can't. So.
Well, I mean, how much worse could it be than getting stabbed in the middle of the night? I think we could recover. But anyway, so there's that. This city is so dangerous that we had a buddy system wherever we went. We go out for laundry, go to pick something up. Nope, demon out of nowhere just starts clotheslining people. We decide to just go for a stroll in the middle of the night. They kidnap our fucking owlbear and sell him to some animal fucking fighting slavery ring. It's not somebody who wanted a pet, like, oh, bring me an owlbear. I'd love to have one as a pet. That'd be nice because then we could reason with the fucker. No,
At the
you gotta
same
go
time,
hunt
the
down
violin
this-
bitch is doing his thing and
Yeah!
split our team up.
split our team up. So we got to find poor Treebender. We don't know where the fuck he is because it's like some multi-dimensional shit, which does
Also,
it's like
That was an event that Vogley rolled for, just in case.
Yeah,
you
I was just
were
gonna say that was me.
situation.
Yeah.
look. I got blamed for having the Shaw thing.
And I'll do it
You're getting
again.
blamed for this. So if we're on the hook for the same thing. We're on the same hook.
Technically, I'm the hook for that, though.
No, you're not.
Just saying. Get out of here!
So we had to go find this Schrodinger's fucking slave ring, which is great. We find it. Have to go fight some icky ass enchanter. Whatever. Like it took us forever. By the way, this is the longest night ever. This like one night took us like 9 weeks of role playing to get through. It was absolutely good. Flandy was literally at disadvantage for like an entire season.
Oh yeah, but you forgot rolling.
Like a literal
No.
season on Earth. Pick one. He was at disadvantage the entire time.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yep.
I actually was looking through our clips the other day and I forgot because there was one time, like, it was one of your exhausted moments, and you were trying to roll insight. And I was like, I think unfortunately it's at disadvantage anyway. It's
Every
just a
time.
flat roll. And you rolled like, I think you have a +6 to it, so you just rolled 2 6s. And you were like, fuck it, take those 12s, Bruce. And you were like, you know what? Yo, guys, can we take a nap? Can we just like all take a knee for 8 hours? Please. This exhaustion is killing me.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was fun.
God.
So we're in the desert and we're just hanging out, just doing hangout things. By the way, our son is with us. Little tabaxi boy. He's great, he's adorable. And like a Haboob comes. And we're sitting there and I put down an ice wall in a dome thing as the Haboob comes through. And we hear cries for help. Now, some of us happen to be lawful stupid and are like, hey, I gotta go save whoever needs help. That's our paladin. And we're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't go out there. He goes out there.
He's a paladin.
And
That's what he does.
he goes out and finds somebody who's screaming for help. And, he very quickly realizes this person is of the unalived variety and questions that particular thing.
Unalived? What?
Hold up,
He's
hold up.
undead.
Hold
Oh,
up.
okay.
And just kind of expound on that. We have dealt with so many undead and fiends and demons that like
Yep.
the paladin was just like he was done. He didn't want to like, all right, you're a demon, I must kill you. It was more of he was just so done with the amount of shit that we've been dealing with. He's just the only thing he could muster as he's trying to help this what supposedly looks like human back to the safety of the not Haboob, and is just all he can get out is, why are you undead?
Why are you undead?
Why are
Exactly.
you
So
undead?
that happens, and then you're like, okay, it's just one. It's not that bad. Also, paladin melee range, fine. He's undead. There's no better 1v1 scenario I want. Also, Rylan, by the description, had like 100 pounds on the guy. Easy. We're good, right? No, there's like 40 of these fuckers, and they climb through sand. So now there's like Haboob going outside. I don't know what the hell's happened to my boy, the paladin. The wizard is body blocking the child. Yes, you heard that right. The gift wizard, by the way. So it's not like I got a lot of meat on me, right? This isn't a very effective block. It's like your point guard taking the charge from Shaq. It's not going to work. It was
I
just
think it was you and Irene, actually. I think you were on one
Yeah.
side and Irene was on the other, and the two of you were like, how did this happen?
Because you wanted your bruisers up front. That's why.
And then this woman has the audacity to give us a book with bad guys in it, which I'm having the son read so he can educate himself on the things that are going around. And she has the nerve to say that these motherfuckers are rare. We just found 20 of them in the sand store. That is not rare.
That
Hold up,
still
hold
counts
up,
as
all
an
right.
endangered species.
I got a twofer here, and it's one for each. So
Okay, let's go.
first off is Foos. She has a habit of taking advantage of poor Ryland and his nature of helping people. We found this poor man who was made of glass walking through the desert, and we decided to help this man out. We blow, I don't know how many spells it was to break his curse. Come to find out, the motherfucker steals Nerja's money, steals other shit, and runs away and fucks off, and then tries to kill us later. And he's just been the bane of our existence this entire time. But shifting gears, talking about books. You ever give people some books that you read, and motherfuckers come out and Paper Mario stab your ass?
That was one of the funniest things. Also, that wasn't even the first like book fuckery that happened too. There were certain ones where Netters was like, it was almost like Book of Fae situations where it was like, hey, do you want to learn about me? Here's 3 hairy books. By the way, they're made of fucking hair. So if anything else,
Sorry, whoa. Hair, not hide, but hair?
Hair.
It was a combination
hair
of hair and
together?
plaster for the
Hair.
bindings and
Like,
yep.
I think I
Yes.
still have the screenshot somewhere, but like he described it as hair. All 6 of his players are just
What
like
kind of
super
hair?
Well, specifically, I can tell you now, half giant hair, because in Athos, there's not a lot of trees, because it's a fucking desert.
Yep.
So
And
they use hair.
Everything that fucking Netters brings up is all about fucking giant genocide. What? Who's in the fucking group? A fucking furbolg. Oh, I'm gonna fucking eat your bones, you little furbolg giant fake motherfucker, because I fucking hate furbolgs and giants. Ah, everywhere I look.
Netters Furbolg shames hard. like every fucking opportunity he gets, he's like, "You're with that fucking bitch giant, right?" like every time. Like we joke about Planty, like Roland being the favorite and stuff. I think in terms of NPCs, he's the least favorite for sure. Like the dichotomy between Revia, who like is being called princess against her will, and then Roland, who's like, this bitch is barely giant. I don't think I even count him as one. Like poor Roland's just getting fucking roasted every time.
Well, the Furbolg are looked down on all sides. That's part of their thing, right? And so it's like, that's it. When you run into someone who's not a Furbolg or Furbolg friendly, they're gonna look at you like some disgusting mud.
But they're
I'm
also
so
like
glad.
not so good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I was gonna say, every time that happens, it's also a person who's just like not nice to begin with. It's never like, hey, our buddy fucking Scribbler is like, fuck you and your bitch barely jeans there, fucking giant ass shit. It's always like some dude who's like, you ain't shit, your mom ain't shit, and that bitch is not a giant. We're like, good talking to you. Like, you singled out our friend in particular.
Oh man, I'm so glad he didn't go get the staff or whatever from Cripman or whoever it was, the mad mage dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talking about Halster?
Is that the guy in the mountain you guys fought?
Kind of. You went through his maze.
Yeah.
That's where you found your werewolf friend.
Also, speaking of Furbolg being like harassed here, need we mention the lady with the creepy voice?
Which one? Which one?
Which one? You're gonna have to be specific. I think I
The
know
one
what
on
you're talking
Athos,
about.
the one that was creeping on both Quinn and Roland.
I think you're talking about the one in Athos.
Yes.
Oh, the old lady? Yeah. She was great.
God, I loved her. That was great.
She just wanted a taste. I don't know why you guys didn't want to play.
I'm starting to realize more and more that like it feels like almost all the male characters get sexually harassed at some point. I'm starting to realize like across the board, it's almost always like one of them just has like a lady that's just like too into them, or maybe a man that also because he had the satyrs at the party. But yeah, it's all over. But I
I
guess
do want to
in-
say, hold on, real quick, before we get off something. We were talking about being robbed. I do want to say, in terms of, I was robbed twice, pretty brutally. Twice. The first time, so Budai was kind of like this, he's Gith, maybe not Gith, don't know what he is, right? So Valen is not an idiot, and I just got level 6 spells. Just got it. I was fresh. I was like, I got one slot. I made sure I got the Aigu so I could cast the spell. It's very excited. We're going in, we're gonna fight. Now I could have cast a whole bunch of really cool shit with the level 6 spell. Nope. I was like, I want to know who friend or foe is. Valen is very much like, give me the deets. I need to know the deets. So True Sight is perfect. I fucking put True Sight on, and Fooz's like, you don't know what he is. Foos, it's True Sight.
I know.
The only thing I can do after that is wish, woman. There's not a lot of options after that.
I looked up this thing so many times because I did not want this to go to waste. And I was like, I actually gave you more information than you should have gotten, but I was like, I feel I have to reward you with something. I can't just let you do that.
And then
so
the furry face bitch, she was she's like the concubine of the fucking bad guy.
Well, hold on.
Anyway,
before you leave that, can we just talk about real quick how this dude ran so fast? We had to do like Dimension Door magic of throwing our fucking assassin in a bag of holding, Dimension Dooring up at an angle to like 500 feet, looking for this motherfucker because he's so far away, and then Dimension Door far enough ahead that we catch him as he's trying to pass us and pocket fucking assassin. And we still didn't get this bitch.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that thing was formidable.
That was what I was hugging
in the desert. We couldn't keep up with the bitch in the desert, soft sand, using Dimension Door twice.
Yeah. Oh my God! That's we had Kadrono for the. That was what we were like. we brought the cleric because he's obviously perceptive. So, you're falling. Cast it again.
What Nenners is not mentioning is they dimension doored 500 feet into the air and like a little bit forward as well, just to see if they could spot this dude from the sky, and then dimension doored back down. And I had to roll like.
Yeah, there were mounds and shit, so we couldn't see through them. So we needed that altitude.
Yeah, it was a good idea and well executed.
The two of them are holding each other, screaming as they fall, and then you rolled a ridiculous perception check. I remember because
was it like 27?
It was so high because I remember his stealth that I rolled at the time was like 23, and I was like, this group has garbage perception because you're not even proficient in it. You just have good wisdom, so that's why you're usually the highest person to notice anything. And I was like, I don't know if they'll even see him. And then you rolled some ridiculous number, and I was like, yeah, you spot him. This little ant on this hill, just a decent distance away, but you see him absolutely. But yeah.
So
that was Rob one.
Robbery number 2, fur face bitch. We have her down to like single digit hit point. She's about to die. She's going to run. I taunt her with the boyfriend, her dead boyfriend, which I have in his bag. And I had it in the bag for a very long time. Bag of body holding, whatever. Body bag of holding.
Body bag of holding. Mark
and Foos made me roll a fucking persuasion check. Now, look, I'm a wizard. I'm a Gith. Charisma is a dump stat, okay? It's not even on the board. Foos makes me roll it 3 times a night. It's brutal. But those are L's I just have to take.
It's brutal.
But the dice gods looked down upon me that day, and they smiled. And I rolled a natural 20, and this bitch still left. Oh! I just needed her to hesitate. Just think about it. Like, oh, is that Bob? Bam, dead. Like, that's all I needed.
The check wasn't to have her stay. The check was to see like how pliable she'd be in the future. Essentially, she was not going to stay.
No, it was
her survival
the
instinct
dead
is
boyfriend
very high.
in my bag. He was very pliable.
At the time he was. Also, I don't know. I think. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, at the same time that this is going down, poor fucking Ryland is trying to help our assassin who is being cornered and damn near murdered by like however many bad guys. Because he's trying to with Kemen, who doesn't speak common or anything that he speaks. And who else was there? There was someone else that was there that he had to convince to not go. Was it Rusi? I think it was Rusi and someone else.
Yeah. Maybe Rusi and Kemen. Or not Kemen, Kambish.
Kambish. It was Kambish because he was there. We were like, you can't go in the secret assassin den. But I wanna. No. I got enough children to deal with by dealing with our assassin as it is. I don't need two of you right now. You stay with Rusi and you stay hidden.
Yeah, thank you. Amy. You agree. Yeah, my God, that was a nightmare.
That was
So
crazy.
there was that. What else happened? That was fantastic. We met a what do they call? I want to say lemur, but it's not a lemur. It's a Lamassu. We met a very nice Lamassu in the desert. One of the few beneficial people we ran into.
And we met the nice snake god thing. Also.
You're thinking of the Yuan Ti.
The Quetzalcoatl.
No.
Oh.
Sorry,
which one?
Well, I mean, is it the Quetzalcoatl that has the when there's a haboob, it comes out of the desert?
No, it was the Naga.
Naga.
Yeah. It was the guardian Naga. Yeah. Huh? It's Maya?
What up, Maya?
Oh, she's in chat. Hello, girl.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, what the hell? God, you fucking derailed me. What were we saying?
Take that.
I'm just thinking for like 2 seconds, thinking something horrible she did to us. Oh, so we're at a party, and she's like, "Oh, why don't you go participate in these events?" Now, as a DM, as someone who actively homebrews and stuff, I want to participate in stuff that you create just because it's dope. I understand it's awesome, but my character is obviously stressed the fuck out because of this campaign, and goes into something, is basically told he fucks up, and sees a version of himself who's like trying to explain, like, hey, or not explain, but like there's some metaphors there. There's some like, hey, this is a warning. This is what could happen. She then shows me the accoutrement of my dead friends, including my son. And then I fail a check. She knows I'm not gonna. She puts the DC at like 35. On a good day, I'm not making that. On my best day, I'm not making that. So I fail it, of course, and I lose wisdom, which means I can't process any of the shit she just gave me.
And
if anything, sorry.
Go ahead.
And at that point, Valen's like, "Look, I just came in. I got bad news and walked out with nothing else. I'm worse off for it. I'm not participating in any of this shit. You guys can go out there and get your brains blitzed. I'm gonna sit here and try to figure out how to use this."
And at the same time that was happening, Ryland's getting visions of his family disappearing and getting told that he was guilty because he lost his brand new baby sisters. Were they both sisters or were they sister and brother?
Both.
They're twins. They're gonna be gone by the Soulless Seeker Eater Dragon bullshit motherfucker. And he also fails the DC 35 roll.
Yep.
And loses his ability to be a paladin.
That is one of the best clips we have, though. Dennis was like, "All right, he rolled a 6 on a D6. That's either really good or really bad." And like, that was the exact second when I looked at the stat list, and I was like, "All right, so one of these is gonna get cut in half. It's the charisma shit."
The best part is he said that.
Oh.
I look at Foos, and she's doing her best to poker face, and I'm like, "Oh, she's giving that face. This is the worst."
And
whatever face she's doing the thing that means that this is obviously the worst outcome it possibly could have been.
There was no poker face at all. As soon as I read it, I was like, "Oh, he fucks."
It was like cut in half, which means when she wrote this, you had to have a stat of 26 to keep your class if you happen to get ass rolls.
But okay, in defense, you guys, you start off with 2 inspirations every session, so there's a D20 that can be thrown at any of these. Also, people are giving you D4s, so there's a chance you could nudge or whatever.
Thank you,
and yeah, Kit's pretty handy with those D4 inspirations.
He really is.
But yeah, I mean that's how he lost his paladiness.
Which, by the way, we had to use those inspiration rolls on other rolls to keep other bad things from happening from other people. So he legitimately needed a nat 20 in order to pass this. Like, a 19 would not have done it.
Yeah. It also depends, like, each of the events, it wasn't clear for most of them. I think only one of them was pretty clear. Or no, 2. But for the most part, you didn't know from the title what attribute it would be focusing on, essentially. So there are, like, it went through each of the skill points. We had one for each of the 6, and I think the one that Ryland went to, you went to the intelligence one, I think, right? With and Valen failed the intelligence one, and I was like, he's got that in the bag. All you needed to do was roll like an 8, and you rolled garbage or something, and then we couldn't pull you all the way up.
Yeah.
But also, hi Derpwood, we're actually listening to
What
one
up?
of your songs. The song on right now is your Desert Concerns music.
Yes.
That's what it's called. But yeah, Derpwood's awesome. But yeah, the events there were super fun, and I super appreciate all of you for being curious in character and out of character for checking them out. But
So yeah, that party, which Foos, we called it. We're like, it's a kidnapping party. That's what it's here for. They're gonna go
also,
kidnap.
hold on,
King.
just super quick. Nenners and I both had parties in our adventures. 0 people died in mine. Nenners murdered swaths.
Yeah, swaths of people. I was there for that. I was there for that.
Many people died there.
A mess. A mess.
But I want to point out that you kind of knew that was gonna happen, right? You guys knew the plan.
Look, that doesn't make it better.
No, it doesn't make it okay. But I would argue that walking into a party and seeing a handful of nobles get aced is not as bad as walking into a party and seeing, I don't know, the gnolls that you killed but are still back, that murdered your whole village and sent you on a 20-year path of terrible coping. I don't know, you're a Gith and there's like fucking mind flayers just floating about like it's something to do, and you're with your Gith hunting brother, or Illithid hunting brother. This is like a Trauma City situation, man. This isn't, you know what I mean? I'll take a handful of random randos getting melted rather than seeing hyper specific elements of your backstory get thrown in your face.
But to be fair, the party that you had just regular people pretty much. Maybe they were in the upper echelon and whatnot. Maybe they had some pull. And to be fair, Fooz's party did have the same thing, but everybody had power and pull and influence at Fooz's. We could argue that in your party that there were innocent people that were murked, for want of a better word, in there. So, I mean...
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure. That happens all the time.
All the time? That's gonna get you kicked into the darkest campaign very fast.
His,
Also-
nameless body count is incredible.
It's so high.
Can we talk about how you made 2 players, or 1 player absolutely hate another player or character? Sorry, 1 character actually despise another character because you put a unicorn in distress, which is the symbol of his brother's goddess,
Oh my God.
in front of him, and made him bolo the entire plan that we spent 2 hours IRL figuring out.
I mean, you could have waited for you had a ranger and a druid in your party.
Yup.
You could have
That would
waited
be good
for
roleplay.
a consult to figure out how best to do this. And also,
That would be good roleplay.
I'd understand if the unicorn was like in a guillotine and the blade was on its way down, and it's like, okay, I literally have no time to act. It's time to jump in. But it was just like, okay, it's in a bad situation. It can wait a round or 2 for us to figure out what we want to do. But you just ran in there. That was a rough day for Roland.
It was.
That was a rough day.
It was a very rough day for Roland.
Yeah. Like, out the gate, poor Roland started at such a fucking terrible spot for our team.
Yep.
And, it didn't really get much better. I have to run to the bathroom. Don't.
All right, well, she's gone. We're going to keep going on offense.
No, I was
Okay,
gonna say,
so
this is actually the perfect time for you to talk shit about
Absolutely.
me, so I'm gonna run away.
So, what's some other trauma shit we can throw out at her?
I mean, much like with Vogley, I think I have Vogley's reversed the situation here. Like she's,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. She's seen a lot of Fooz's DMing. She's been involved with her DMing a lot, but not much with you. And I've had a bit with you, but not much with Fooz. However, the one situation that I did have with Fooz was traumatic as fuck. So, I don't know.
Please share. Let's get it.
Oh, you know this one, the one
I'm
where
sure yelling in the
where
background.
I had to attack one of my friends.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Please let's visit that trauma because that's the key here. Let's bring it
Let's
up.
visit that trauma.
Yep.
So yeah,
Tell the sorrow and tragedy of Bert and Mert.
Okay.
Oh,
So Bert and
yeah.
Mert met. What was it called again?
Oh god, what was
In the sewers underneath Kimate Kimane.
No. What was the name of the series though?
Yeah.
Task Team M.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bonzo. Yeah. So Task Team M. Shit happened. Leonard had to bring a new character. He brings in Merc, adorable little dragonborn, little kobold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kobold.
And he meets my Goliath, Bert, and there's an instant connection. They're friends. Yes, phone. Hi. And it's just cool. I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is great. I'm having a lot of fun. And then she makes me attack him.
Yeah.
And of course, she mentions this every single time I bring it up. It was my fault for walking through the what even was it, cursed water? Whatever you want to fucking call it.
No, there was a bunch of fucking spectral rats running along the wall, and you were like, "Let me fucking touch him with my face," and then that happened.
And of course, I had to attack my friend. And my one thing with this is like, it was not fun. I felt terrible.
Oh, actually, although in that same scene though, fucking Joe had such a hero moment. With like the
awesome.
hammering horns thing where he got to throw you off that platform or whatever and give you some space. That was fucking magical. That was also fun just because in the corruption, the invisible helmet was on Bert's head. So you guys had to like pull off the helmet to get rid of the charm. So it was a very interesting situation that happened after combat. But yeah.
Oh, you remember that one time where your wizard friend had a wonderful crown thing that allows him to talk to anyone and everything?
Oh, yeah.
And inside of it, this whole last time that he was wearing it, which was at least a year in game because we had our little break and whatnot, there was a failed lich in there, and had he died, he would not be him no more. He'd be the lich.
He did have to pass a saving throw. It wasn't just instant. You're fucked.
Hold on, you hold on. Let's rewind that real quick and digest. You wanted Nenners to pass a very important saving throw, and you just think that there's actually a chance.
There's a chance because again, you guys have inspirations and stuff. There's things that you can use.
Whenever we roll inspiration, well, I should say whenever Flandy and Nenners roll inspiration, it doesn't work out well.
Our last two inspirations totaled 4.
They're less than the original roll we were trying to say.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I think Maya and Dubs have super high averages for their inspiration. It feels like they're pretty good. Bogley, you're pretty good as well, but I think you're somewhere. Yeah, it's in the middle, but that's always huge. But poor Nenners and Flandy, it's usually not great.
And that unfortunately carries on to my bosses because unlike Foos, I fail just about every fucking saving throw I get thrown at me. Like the number of failures to successes is so skewed, it's hilarious. Like it's to the point where when we were playing with Anita, she would cast a spell and say, could you fail this for me? And I would say, of course, with pleasure, and I would immediately fail the throw. Like it doesn't matter. I think the only one who saved anything was Mephistopheles, and that's because he was Mephistopheles because his bonus was bananas. That's the only way I save anything. My wizard has a DC of 21 now, I believe. And he has like a 15% chance of landing a spell.
A lot of the times, a lot of it is so unfortunate because Valen, for the most part, is not terribly aggressive with his spells. He's usually support. He's usually trying to, plan the chessboard, trying to help people move around in certain spots, or kind of funnel people into certain locations or whatever. It's very rare that he is like actively like, fuck that guy. I'm gonna use my spell to fuck up that one dude. So that's rare in itself, but every time he does, it's because it's obviously a very threatening whatever. Maybe there's only one person on the board who you're currently fighting. There's one target, let me go for it. And almost every time it's some kooky bitch who's like, has magic resistance or something, so they get advantage, or they just happen to roll like an 18 and a 19, and I'm like, God there was a really great chance. This is one of those moments where it's like, there's a 14% chance he'll pass. Of course, I rolled really well for this, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But
Or
I'm
the
really sorry.
ACs in like the 30s.
What did you say?
I said, or the bad guy ACs in the 30s. I think that happened a couple
Yeah, or
times
the-
towards the end.
Yeah, depending on what you were fighting, sometimes the ACs were very, very high, but and also depending on what you were doing and what was going on with that. But yeah, but I'm just gonna reel it back and just mention, once again, Nenders had a party, killed many people there. I had a party, and everyone just walked out with a little bit of trauma, and it was okay though. Everyone's fine.
And
We
you
killed
sowed
a
the
year.
seeds of
Y'all are dead.
chaos
Forget the
across the
drama.
entire land.
Y'all are dead. Possibly. We did, with there's some things that are correct.
You killed
But-
365 days. It was probably a leap year.
That's true.
They also said it was over a year, so it's.
We don't
probably-
know.
It's probably like 400 days.
The guard said it's been over a year when you guys first arrived.
We don't know.
Yep, no,
Nobody
you don't
knows
know.
what fucking day
We
it is.
figured some shit out. But
I mean,
then you
there's
met Cam, and he's hilarious.
Yeah, who's telling us to go
Yeah.
back to the thing that told us to leave him alone?
He's
Actually,
telling us
yes,
to go back
yes.
to the thing that Orbital dropped our paladin into a gnome's
Twice.
household.
Twice.
Oh yeah, orbital.
What? That's a shark. I don't know if y'all know this. Sharks don't fly.
Yeah, their hydrodynamic
Unless they're in
doesn't really
Sharknado,
translate to aerodynamic too well.
The fucking
And
shark
he couldn't
drop
drop
was
it.
so good. Exactly, because the feet didn't cast the polymorph.
Yep. I caught you. You were good.
God, that was so good. It was so good.
Oh man. Yeah. No, I think in summary, I think Foos has the darkest campaign because it's
Foos hasn't created a situation where the team decided to maybe vote somebody off the team and go down a dark path to darkness.
Interesting point. Like in terms of like teammates, the preventers are far more. I don't know. I guess caring for each other. They feel like a family in many ways. Whereas the legacy team, there's certain pockets where there's like closeness and intimacy or whatever. But like
We
overall,
lost that when Leah left.
Yo, for real,
yeah,
she
Leah
was the glue. She was the glue that kept us together. And then when she left, it was like, oh no.
It's like, well, I
Um,
guess you're the only fuckers here for this team.
Yeah.
Rollum and
I think that.
Quinn are getting
Clear
close.
Yeah, I'm loving their dynamic. I think that is absolutely great. But yeah, that's that's something that's interesting that Flandy brought up, is that like between the teams, the legacy team, who's literally fighting for like the world right now, is like, I don't really love him, but I gotta work with him. So, co-workers.
Also, let's talk about Quinn real quick. You ever put a fucking high-level mage bitch inside someone and made it to where he had to break his oath and pact and everything that he believed in and give in to a level of slavery almost that he vowed that he would never do ever again, and make one of your players, make their characters, convince them to accept and just go against everything that they believe in and lose contact with their deity spider bro thing
Spider Bro.
to keep worse things from happening?
That's not vague at all.
So I do want to point out that touching the spear was basically suicide. And I think I did a pretty good job of explaining that moving it would be a bad idea. So I don't think that one's on me. It's
Nope,
just the
100%.
consequences of that particular action. I loved it, by the way. I think honestly, it helped you in the end. But yeah, it provided a very interesting story beat there for
The same
It's not gonna be
paladin
so many
did
evil
manual
ladies.
labor.
Fuck it. Oh yes. Oh my god, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
that was Kip being stupid. Okay, don't blame that on Kip.
No.
No, I honestly I loved it. It's kind of like what Joe says, right? If you can put all these fun things in there. If nobody touches the toys, even the ones that might zap you, it's like it kind of, you know what I mean? You don't get elements of. And honestly, like I said, I don't think you guys would have pulled Dragoth out of the city without her. Like you would have had to have done some very serious stuff to he would have done exponentially more damage to that city if you didn't have access to her. So that ended up working out. But yeah, no,
And he
that,
still has House Gelatini's #1 paladin. Is probably torturing somewhere until we get there, and she's probably going to be right on the timer that as soon as we arrive, she dead.
Yep. Or being maimed or something. Who knows?
Or defiled.
I mean, I keep saying that I'm down for Operation Spider Drop to get her, but okay.
Yeah, the problem is we're literally like running out of time to save the world. So it's like, we could, but we'd genuinely be putting the rest of the world on pause in the meantime.
You can send the other team that Nenners has, which is Sister Ballista and
Kill team.
Kill Team. There we go.
Kill Team gets airdropped. It's a. Oh my god.
We'll be flawless.
Oh, that would. I don't know. That's not gonna.
Great. It'll be great.
I mean, the first issue is you're gonna airdrop, and Celia is gonna fail every dexterity check I give her, and gonna miss the platform entirely and plummet back down to the planet.
Oh, no.
And then the rest of you kind of figure out what you want to do after that. But that would be hilarious. I just picture like the three of you on the back of that spider with like a web parachute, like trying to get away.
You know, that kind of reminds me. There is a silent winner of this Darkest Campaign contest, and it's not because the DM was dark. It's because y'all's rolls were shit. The Power Rangers campaign.
Oh my god, dude. Anne, who's not here and was our first guest DM ever, GM. Yeah, we could not roll our way out of the paper bag. It was so bad.
And it was. She tried so hard to recover those, but y'all's rolls were just so.
When like Kit and Nenners were landing the fucking ship, and it was like, roll 2.
Roll the one, natural one. A natural one on re-entry. She's like, let's take a break. And I was like, yo, man, you ever roll so poorly you make the DM have an early break? They're like, now I gotta think my way out of how you're not gonna die. Yep.
Oh, it was so good. God damn, that was hilarious.
We should have hit the ground at we should have broken up, and then our pieces hit the ground at terminal velocity.
I could not believe how bad our like collective luck was.
It was atrocious.
Oh man.
So bad.
Yeah, so I don't think I've given anybody nightmares yet. So I think that's a point for you.
All right, look, Vogley's not in your campaign, all right?
I'm not.
I mean, she could be.
I need to have consistent, like, thoughts about the traumatizing
consistent trauma over a week. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, thoughts about the thing itself, and then also watch videos about eyes because I get curious.
I know Foozca is your sister, and I respect the loyalty 100%.
Do you?
I do. No, I do.
Because the butt is coming, and that's gonna contradict everything you just said.
It's a big old booty coming. You know the booty's coming.
No, I don't want the booty. No, you get out of here. Man,
what?
I have nightmares about everything, Nenners.
None of my players have had nightmares.
I have nightmares about fucking crocodiles and sharks.
I had a therapy session with some of the people that I traumatized. So there's that.
You had a therapy session?
I did.
But I mean, okay. So number one, your campaign is so bad you have to give your players therapy. Number two, you actually.
Oh goddamn!
What?
Yeah, of course.
Campaign is so bad. What the hell?
These people are fighting for the world. It's not.
Bagley, I'm gonna pause you right there, real quick. Nenners added the therapy in the session, but we have a whole ass channel that says no Foozzies allowed. It's devoted to the times that Foozzies hurt us.
Okay, let's go to it real quick. When was the last time
I
you guys
thought that
talked
was
in there,
devoted to hiding things from Foos.
You can't see it there. Get out! Get out of Foozzie! No one allowed. Get out!
The last thing that was in there is in fucking August.
That's because we know you're
because we're so traumatized. We made our own chat outside of that. We have a whole ass Discord.
The last time you chatted was in August, and then before that it was February. All right?
That's for
secrets.
It's not for trauma.
You can get in there. You can't. Yeah. It's in your house. We need an external area. Chat freely.
And talk about what?
Trauma.
No, we don't talk about trauma outside of it. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh my god.
There was the time that Rowling got eaten by some weird centipede poison bitch.
Oh yeah, that was
died. None of us knew that our poor cleric actually had the revivify spell readied because of confusion in the past episode. He also didn't realize what happened and cast an AoE heal. Was like, why isn't he up? And Foos had to explain to him that he was dead. And then yep.
God, that's another like earlier memory that I'm like, I fucking wish we recorded it. Because it was so intense. Like, for the most part, we're really loud, yappy people. That was one of the few times it was pretty quiet between turns. Like there was still quips and such, but it was not at the enthusiasm of like earlier in the night or anything like that. It was ooh.
It was so bad. We had so many creatures that were trying to eat us that we started contemplating making an anti-magic field spell.
Mouth field.
Anti-mouth field, yeah.
It was an anti-mouth field. Oh,
it's still on the list. We haven't forgot about it. We just the other things distract us.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Something popped into my head that took a second to fucking get there. Of all the nasty, vile things I've thrown at you, I've never thrown a dragon that their breath weapon is just larva. Do you remember when we were covered in illithid tadpoles? Because whenever this elder brain dragon thing did its breath weapon, we were getting pelted and assaulted.
Oh, you mean when our paladin was at the bottom of the River of Souls because thankfully he had armor that protected him to breathe underwater as he was trying to climb back up?
Well, I actually believe that was the one where he was perma-stunned and he was just getting pulled closer every single round. Because wasn't that when we were in the boat and we were like...
you fought two different two different illithid dragons. One was the Brain Stealer dragon. That's the typical one that was actually Ceramorphosos. And then the soul... What is it? The Elder... Fuck, what is it? I forgot
it's like an elder brain dragon, from what I remember.
Might be an elder brain dragon, yeah, where you have the elder brain is like lashed itself onto the back and like just hijack the dragon's brain. Basically,
the artwork is it's so good. But like, goddamn, that thing is horrifying. I'll put it in our Discord.
That's gross. And then it's also, Nenders, you have that enemy that can like puppet people. Like that's the creepiest thing for me. Like
I can puppet. Which one?
The Klex.
Oh yeah, the Klex. Yep.
The body. Yo, that's so like.
That's body horror shit. That's the Thing shit. That's some John Carpenter director level A-list shit. Like that's
genuinely a moment where I'm like, Vogly, thank you for being our like regular person in the fucking room, because like that shit doesn't even ping my radar. Then I was like, what are you talking about? And then you started describing it. I was like, yeah, I get. No, that is horrific. You're right.
I'm the normal one? No one ever says that about me.
Sometimes the motherfuckers gotta get skin suited. That's all I gotta say.
No,
you were saying
there it is. Skin suited for sure. And that's how Revia found her friend. He was skin suited and there was a bug in him. And he had just enough brain power working to say run before he burst out of his own skin into a giant bug.
Yep.
You fuck niggers.
Yep.
That was a good one.
Also, you ever create a situation so horrible in your campaign for your magic users that they had to resort to using blood magic to be even remotely viable? Yep. You ever give that same person another weapon that uses a different source of magic in order to be able to fight things that was an illithid attached to a pole that was still alive?
Sorry, what?
That was great.
And then did you ever punish that character for doing the right thing and throwing said abomination into a volcano?
It wasn't yours, man.
He didn't know.
Dude, oh my god, that shit cracked me the fuck up.
I have no idea what's happening.
Oh god, yeah. So some background information for poor Vogley. So we befriended some like crazy wizard, magician, fucking scientist, crazy dude, whatever. He's come up with some goofy shit, but one of the things that he gifted us, because of all the shit we were working towards together, was essentially a staff with what is called Ulithard. It's basically imagine illithid, but worse. They have longer tentacles. So basically, one of those heads was almost like stuck on a pike, and then like the rest of the pike was the staff. So it was just like a long stick with an Ulithard head on the top, and the bitch was still kind of alive. Yep, a Klex parasite on the back. The tentacles still kind of moved, and even to wield it, Roland had to like basically
domineer the bitch.
Authority on the thing.
So, like, you made Roland a dominatrix.
Exactly.
That's some fucked up shit.
Rolling the dummy.
That's some fucked up shit. No.
So he was running around with this half-alive head on a stick for a while, and then eventually was like, you know what? This is not the path for me. So he basically destroyed the staff, and then the guy who lent it to him was like, so where's my staff? He's like, oh, you wanted that back? And that's an ongoing thing right now, actually. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a weapon that was a tormented creature.
Yeah. I did have half of mine
There's a
to
tormented creature in
take
mine.
that third orb that we didn't get that insta-kills people and give that to him. But that was more Flandy than Brolum.
You had a Merilith in a fucking, speaking of dummies, fucking dominatrix whip that was probably gonna try to take somebody over if you fucking touched it. Get the hell out of here.
That thing was so much fun.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, look how excited she gets. Get out of here.
I didn't even get to fucking touch it, so it's fine. It just sat there.
Enchanters
but
are
whatever you was
icky.
That was the best. I think you were hanging out with. I think you were making Kodrono put the body in your I want to say handbag of holding, your bag of holding.
Body bag
And as he was grabbing it, you were like, be careful with him. And don't touch him. The chances are icky. And fucking 100%. He had a few things on him that could do things, but because you were like rolling well and being cautious, like nothing happened. It was fantastic. But what Evie said in the chat kills me for the staff. She's like, did the jaw flap and waggle when you ran?
Well, it's a lithen, so it's kind of like a it's not, it doesn't have a mandible really.
But did it jiggle then as it ran?
Oh, all the tentacles were jiggling all the time. And the eyes were given, like, he was getting like Roland was getting permanent stank eye from this staff, essentially.
I love it. That's perfect.
Dude, you're not helping your case here.
It's so good. It's so good.
Nah, I mean,
God, that fucking staff was hilarious, though. My goodness.
Yep.
Oh! Hold on a second.
What?
I just got a message from Maya and she's cracking me up, so.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's that. Oh, I do want to say, I don't think I've killed anyone's parents, and I don't think I've killed them twice. Which
Not by lack of
puts me
trying.
All right, no, look.
above
okay.
Foos.
I mean,
that one.
you didn't kill them, but okay.
Oh, no.
No, I did kill them.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, so Irene had a pair of parents, as most do,
She had a pair of parents.
and they died.
That's like.
And then she got thrown into like another realm, and then they got killed again.
Mhm.
Oh god!
All right, again,
And then-
this is another one
what?
of those.
And then all of
my
her
head.
friends started dying, which caused her to be so traumatized that she seeked a fucking modify memory mage person to wipe her memory clean.
Yep.
Mhm. It's fine.
So,
She's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry. What did I missed something? They were killed again. How?
Barbecue.
In your
They were-
mindscape when we were
They were
fighting
killed in a
the
mindscape. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
The
wasn't
mindscape.
Like,
Oh, so it wasn't okay. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like I knew that, but it almost sounded like it was an actual murder twice, like a Garai situation.
I mean, to
were
her it
Garai.
was.
I mean, for a moment, and then
For
everything's
a
fine.
moment, I saw my
For a
parents
moment.
get burned alive. It wasn't even like it wasn't even like a nice like down goes the axe or a neck bite or something, and it's just like a quick situation. It is like just fucking burned fucking live.
Oh my God. I don't remember what you said, but it was so poetic and beautiful when you were describing it. You were like, nobody had a real sad past. Everyone was kind of like, okay. I mean, obviously there were moments and pitfalls that were bad, but these like monuments to sadness. Or
Monoliths
something with the
of sorrow.
monolith. That's what it was. So sorry. Ah, jeez. If
Yeah.
you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. Let me see your backstory.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I
Oh,
can
yeah.
get some trauma in there.
Tons of trauma. So yeah, I think that's another point. Again, I got to bring up the brain damage table just because. So our Lamasu friend, of course, gets kidnapped by some kind of funky demon guy. I've never I'm a DM. I homebrew a lot. I am very familiar with the Blood War. There's elements of the Blood War in my current campaign. There's actors in there. There's a daughter of one of the main actors in there, who is one of Foozca's characters. I'm very familiar with the vast majority of devils and demons. I've never seen this thing in my life. So, all right, that's weird. Why is his brain he's got like a glass head? And this is before Critical Role Season 3. Foozca is pioneering this shit. This dude...
Oh, I forgot.
just
Like,
has,
what do you mean? Oh.
like, half his brain is just glass. And you're like, okay, that's weird. And then this motherfucker goes and, literally has rounds where he's just, like, stunned. Or, I guess his body's trying to recall things that's on the glass side of his brain, and it ain't not that too conductive to demon neurons, I imagine. So he's just sitting there like, I'm missing half my synapses. So yeah, I mean,
Aren't we all?
Oh boy. I just want to say there's dark, and then there's like even the demons have brain damage.
Dennis, just to go back on the like your traumatization of fucking full Roll'em, I'm going through my notes here. Learn that Skaven guy is terrifying. Wants to eat Furbolg. Weasel.
Oh yeah, Weasel was dope.
Weasel! Oh, yeah, he not having the greatest
He gave
time,
you
but
basically magical plutonium, and you didn't realize it for like a lot of episodes.
The Flayed Mind was the name of the staff, or was not that it was called the Flayed Mind was that staff, and it's the actual being on the staff was named Thelbeck. In my notes I have that I had defeat it, or dominate it, or give it information in order to utilize it better.
Also, Maya, hold on. It's gonna look a little jank for a second, but I gotta. My fucking Streamlabs is being real weird. Give me a second.
Jank!
It's jank.
Jankety
It's not
jank,
listening
jankety
to me.
jank.
It's pissing me off.
We're happy that you're here, Maya.
Jank.
How
Hi,
are
Maya.
you?
Are you? Oh, you're muted. Okay.
I'm
All right, so
crazy echo, y'all.
what up?
Crazy echo.
What up?
Yeah.
Do you have Twitch going and us or something at the same time? I was like, I imagine you were listening in, so I imagine that's it. But I don't know.
Found the can.
If we're going to notes, this is on page 3 of Foozie's notes for me. In Kabatha Kimane, or the desert itself, there's a history of a fiendish presence that some are enormous to the point of 60 feet tall in height. There are rumors of a female Tarask who's allegedly sleeping, although there's a cult that tries to placate it and or wake it up. Not quite sure about that. There are, what was it seeing? Rumors of terrors seen in there. There's the Groot Slang, which I believe we eventually killed. There
I think we
was,
did kill it.
I believe we did
No.
kill it. We did not.
We didn't.
It was elephant snake hybrid with the trunk
Yep.
tusk and hundreds of feet long. Its tail, apparently. It bludgeoned whipped people to death. I have Groot Slang and in all caps, not a rumor.
Yep.
So that's
Sounds all right.
like that's the start of this fucking campaign. Just to get you, you know, up to speed with the bananas, the bullshit we got hit with pretty much right off the bat. Yep. Oh, we were getting attacked so much. I have in my notes: inquire about Tarask, stand your ground laws, ask about demon presence.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god. Also, now that Maya is here, it did remind me of a moment in Legacy, in which Netters, you killed or almost killed Euphemie when she was just trying to go to the bathroom, if I remember correctly, or when she was taking a nap or something. I don't know what it was, but you
was
nearly
both.
murdered her. It was both.
He nearly.
She had to go
What-
shoot up in the toilet.
Yo, that
Yeah.
time you shot up there? Okay.
She was just chilling, and Netters was like, "What if? Fuck you."
He woke me up with beatings, and then
Yes.
I ran into the bathroom to shoot up with super scribbler potions and haste or whatever, so I
Yup.
could live. And then had to come back out the bathroom, fight my way out of the room
Aw.
because Knitters. What's wrong with
Nenner's
you?
out here being rude. Nenner's out here being rude. For real. Oh god.
I'm
Well-
glad you don't know where I'm staying.
But on the real, who would you be more afraid of if they knew? Like me or Foos?
I mean, Foos never did it, so I don't. No data. Like,
No data. Okay.
Don't forget that when we started the Kamatha Kimane portion of difficult terrain, that almost all of us had at least 5 curses on us.
Oh, that's true.
At least.
true.
That's
We had a
way
lot.
too high. It was absolutely not at least 5.
Oh, I found
No.
out. I remember
Okay.
Garai's
Okay.
daughter was killed by multiple stab wounds to the heart.
Also,
Mhm.
I believe Flandy is in a state of permanent exhaustion, so
Right.
it may be different, his viewpoint on cursing.
Well, he is not anymore. He was fucking sucking at all the goddamn Constitution saving
Who's-
throws.
That's great, but he's not a paladin right now. So, I mean, the moment he's not cursed, he loses his class. So, I feel like that still counts under the cursed category.
The
Don't-
goddamn bad
you
luck
yourself?
this boy
No.
has.
Don't forget about the fucking Valen Ryland one shot to go figure out the poison bitch that was going on that we didn't know was poison.
Uh-huh.
And the whole beginning of this episode, we're like, should we prepare protection for poison? I feel
That's
like
kinda
nah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
That's
Whole
your
last
whole
episode
career at
was
this
about
point,
poison.
though.
Whole
It's
last
all
episode.
Yeah,
Over.
we're basically fighting nothing but a poison hag. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no. It was amazing.
Gonna talk to
Oh,
Talo.
goodness.
Gonna talk to the lab.
So
Also, the giant elemental tortoise that Rylan was just being nice and trying to wave to that almost got fucking murked.
Mhm.
Yep.
That was great too. That was wonderful.
Yep. Had to waste the banish on that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is it
That was
really
like one
a
of your
waste?
first adventures too.
Yep. Then there was the worm thing that confused the shit out of poor Nerja, and she failed like almost every wisdom save.
Wait, are you talking about the, I'm gonna call it the Otis Ugly? Because I forgot.
The Odiug?
Yeah.
Wow, fucking good job, Mowgli.
Listen, all right,
Odiug.
Ugly Otis was a problem for Nerja. Of course she
It
remembers its name.
Well, everything's a problem for Nirja. Even Nirja's a problem for Nirja.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
Or-
was
or-
amazing.
The time I forgot about it. The time that there was the pillow that had the curse on it that was just fucking sending out an AOE DPS wave, and poor Rylan had to go revive 2 horses because it was killing everybody in the fucking club.
He didn't have to.
Yep. Yep.
You haven't had a pillow fight until you joined one of Foozca's campaigns. I'm just they are lethal.
I will say, someone did have a perception check that was high enough to recognize that it wasn't the pillow, there was something in the pillowcase.
Uh-huh.
So it was hidden in the area. It's just
It was the damn
fucking
pillow.
Shit, it was not the pillow.
The
That's
AOE was
extreme
so
for a
big, we
pillow
couldn't
fight.
put it
That is-
anywhere.
This is not to defend myself at all, but it just like because
Yeah.
then was talking a little bit about how like being a high level campaign that Legacy is, you know, you can't come in here with some weak shit. You know, you got to make sure it feels like you're fighting for some, you're doing some good shit. I remember when I was building out like parts of this like adventure and like some of the random events that could happen, I was like, I want this to feel dangerous. I want this to feel like shit's happening all over the place. We don't necessarily know all the details, but like anything that feels like it should be safe is not. So
Succeeded.
that was my goal out the gate.
Oh,
So
don't forget
what
about
I
the
heard-
evil library books.
Wait, hold on. What I heard from that is that Foos is the sort of person that when she gets to the pillow fight, she smuggles cans into the pillowcase. It just
Oh
whacks
my
people.
God.
Just hits people with like ravioli and shit.
To the face.
Oh my god.
So,
Don't forget about the evil library books. We still hadn't figured that piece out, and it's still going on.
That's true. That's true. Didn't even think about that. We got to go. I want to just point out Kurugu. She's a really nice lady. We probably torture the hell out of her and with our antics, but she's been a solid help. Is genuine like a cornerstone of the community. Just going through my notes, and Devil killed Kurugu's niece, possibly slowly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everyone's got their baggage.
everyone's got their fucking demon baggage. It's not normal baggage, okay? Nieces don't get murked slowly by demons or devils normally. Devils.
Well,
Oh,
isn't that
God.
like the demon's job? That's kind of what they do. I'm
Devils
not
don't
really
usually
surprised by
make
that.
you suffer unless there's a pact. They're not needlessly vicious. There's usually
Could
a
it
cause.
be that she was part of a pact or a family member was?
Well,
That's
it was
wondering.
also a demon, not a devil. So it was the chaotic kind. Well, the one that she had in her like pocket dimension was a devil for sure.
I have in my notes, avenge G Money.
Also, you ever have a fucking to-do list that was so long?
Garage.
This was
Right.
all at one point. This isn't like a collection of to-do things. This was like all active at one point in time.
Like, there's so much trauma,
All
I
these
have to go
things.
revisit it. You know, this is like somewhat cathartic for me.
Which means it's recovered, which means it's not that bad.
It's just
Don't
I'm a
forget it.
guy. I don't
That sounds
recover. I just
terrible.
put it in a box and I throw it behind my head.
The Kadrodo assassination attempt, my notes from that night are bullshit fight, Mirror Man attacks in our home, does some bullshit, discuss Mirror Man regeneration timeline and theories.
Fine, everything's fine. You're good.
We got
But the page before that, we had snail racing.
Yep.
See, that was a great time. Now there's how
Talk
many
about
parties have you
emotional
thrown for our
whiplash.
team where we had a wonderful time.
Yeah, that's true.
We had like a good time.
I have moments of levity.
You guys had a
mixed in
great
with
time
trauma.
with the Ice Giants. You guys got into like punching contests. You were drunk.
We had a time. Ravaya and I think Katasu were both like, I don't love this.
You were hanging out with
Only
a
one-
werewolf
Hold up.
named Dog. It was a good
The
time.
only one who yeah, let's talk about that real quick. You fucking
Yeah, I
had
was gonna say.
these ice giants kidnap a poor werewolf that was stuck in werewolf form because of the stupid magic bullshit land and
Was
couldn't
dumbing
do
everyone
anything
down.
other than be a dog.
Yup. Because like I remember as I was there, you were like making me pass nature checks, and you were like, "It's kind of unusual that a werewolf is this dumb." Like a regular slow person, that's like normal, but this is like unusually stupid. You should probably look into that. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna investigate why this werewolf is dumb as a sack of bricks." Here we go.
Yeah. They gave you furs to
Oh,
sleep in. It
God.
was very nice.
Oh, also the Sire of Insanity is still waiting for us in the abyss.
And I gave you the kobolds and fucking goblins slapping the shit out of each other with tortillas.
That was Kill Team. That was not the
They're
regular
the same
Legacy
universe.
team.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but the characters aren't getting that relief. At least with difficult terrain, you have moments of levity where you can enjoy.
They are if they go back to the inevitable reason.
We have to go back to the inevitable. We don't have time. Most of the time, we're getting fucked up.
Oh, no, by the way, thank you for making sure they got out alive. I was so happy.
Yeah, no, you guys.
Oh my
Well, that was you guys. You asked the queen to transport you them, and she did.
Also, can we take a minute to maybe not talk about like necessarily dark things, but very grotesque and traumatizing in other ways things? Foos is the only one here who actually had everybody writhing in grossness with the gibbering horror fight, gibbering ball.
But you put that on yourself though. You opened that
At the
extra
DM's request,
tab.
yeah, no, the kings told us to go kill that.
she
That's
she
not
made
something
this
that-
whole
yeah.
fucking channel just for ambient noises and asked us to be there.
You could have closed the tab, Flenny.
It would have been rude not to
You
be
had
there.
that fucking Nana, you stop.
She prepared it for us. That was
Is
part of
this-
the experience.
And you could have closed the tab or just not have opened it.
Wait, is this the time that gibbering horror sang sweet nothings into your ear real close?
Yeah.
Did
Yep.
you?
Who did he
Yeah.
swallow that fight? Was it Ryland again?
was very
Ryland, was
It
that
was
another
Ryland and Valen.
instant
And
where
I think
Ryland was
Pedrono?
swallowed? Well,
Ryland
Valen went in
and
on
Pedrono.
purpose.
Ryland 900. No, it was the other. Like, you jumped into the gibbering horror to save Valen. You 900% saved
Oh,
Valen.
you saved my
Because-
whole entire bacon. I had 10 hit points.
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, exactly. And like on the next turn, he just
Listen,
gets ticked with like acid.
We get devoured
essentially,
so
and
often,
then-
I forget who's getting who which time.
Exactly. There have been many saves in terms of someone getting swallowed and then someone else is like, no.
I just want to have a huge shout out for motherfucking Irene because she has maintained 100% of the concentration checks that she needs to maintain. And I don't even think she had Warcaster for half the damn time.
She didn't. She didn't. I ate her twice. And both times it was more than one round. And she maintained.
Why did you casually say that? Why would you say that? Like, there's nothing wrong with you.
There's
Right,
nothing
her
wrong with
twice.
it.
She still held her spells. Unbelievable.
It was was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Because that was the whole reason some of those monsters attacked you, was like, she's a threat. She's clearly, because also you always had hastes up. So it's like, if I make her drop that, she's already incapacitated because she's swallowed, but she's going to incapacitate 2 other people. And like, they didn't know that, but they're just like, look, you're a threat. I need to go get you. So if you dropped your concentration, it was like a game-changing turn or round for that creature, and you just fucking never did. It was beautiful and amazing. I have a dirty mind and I'm behaving.
Thank you for behaving.
Oh,
You
Also,
never behaved, Joe.
Can we talk about the
friends
poor
all the
lady
time.
who probably
Oh,
got
good.
murdered trying to adopt Cambiche? We don't know
Oh
if
yeah,
she's
you don't
okay.
know yet. Yeah, you don't know.
Yep. We tried. We asked the Kings to follow up. We don't know where she is.
So
But there
speaking
sure was
of-
a demon impersonating her.
Indeed.
Better than being a skin suit.
So
That's
on top
so
of
crazy.
Rollum's,
I'll take it.
not Rollum's, Ryland's family being basically threatened by a bomb, he has a couple other spicy elements going in there. Apparently, anybody who has the misfortune of being named with a K is more or less promised, and that may or may not come with the promise of a Mirror Man assassin stabbing you in the middle of the night. So.
Oh
That-
no. Hold on. Cadrono's different because he was born of a promised, and now
Right,
he has he's super promised
He's super promised.
and a hot commodity.
Right.
Like
He's-
exponentiated
he's-
promise?
He's promised to the power of 4. Yeah, it's bad. So anyway,
He's not promised. He's betrothed or some shit like
Betrothed,
that.
right, yeah,
Whatever's
he's-
above promise.
True.
Yeah, that's it's bad news. Anyway, so there's that. So his poor mom is a target, no, more or less. And on top of being a target, the daughters that she's going to give birth to has given birth to, because obviously time skip. Whoops. They're also apparently destined to die by some fucking soul stealer dragon. Like, what kind of a dragon fucking kills infants? Like, if you pull that off, that is 100% your darkest forever. Because I haven't killed no infants. No,
Not only kills them, but removes them from history.
right.
And
correct.
I'm not talking like just them literally, like
Yep.
every single thing
Mhm.
about them, even if it's written in a book sitting on the Walmart shelf somewhere, that bitch is gone.
So I just want to I'm gonna put Foozzy wrong for that.
It's a dragon, though. Like, what do you expect
That's-
them to do? And this is not vaguely.
Dragons don't eat infants. Like, let me put this into perspective,
Also-
right?
Also,
Like-
Dennis, just from a numbers perspective, you have absolutely killed infants. It was one of the nameless people in one of the many villages, towns, or whatever that you burned to the ground. But unless it was a city full of 0 kids, there absolutely are some kids.
Some of these
mixed up in
parents,
there.
man, you gotta tuck the kid in like a football. You know what I'm saying? To
Yep.
just get a beautiful stride going. You
Depending
know?
upon
Let's
how
just-
high up you pick
All the
back
infants
from that.
survived. Everyone else died.
Just,
No.
Yeah, just
you
wrap them up
absolutely
like a
killed
burrito and grab them. You know what I mean? Nice little tuck and just, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, as
Yeah.
Joe
What is
said,
they were
water
falling
deep.
from the sky?
Water deep influence.
No way
Absolutely.
they can
Well,
live.
if you notice, the lightning was outdoors. Nobody got hit indoors.
We don't know.
Children
We
can
watched
be
a woman
outdoors.
grieving over her
You don't
child.
need to be
Now,
inside,
could-
like
could-
jailing
could
You
a
them.
also had
person-
undead creatures coming from the outside, like
Oh,
of
yeah.
the water
Yep.
things running in. You also
Yep.
had breath weapons fucking things up. You had
100%.
people falling through buildings.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, it's possible
No
if
way.
it got that way, but I didn't
Hold on,
specify.
hold on. To be fair though, both of you have people falling through buildings. So carry on.
Yeah,
No, there's one was
That
island,
one-
so it doesn't count.
That one was your fault. You should have passed that save.
that was your fault.
The shark one always kills me. Like anyone just looking around, suddenly shark, like 100 feet in the sky.
Not just like a regular. It was a giant shark too. So
It's a fucking mega, like just huge fucking
Yep.
shark in the air falls.
Do you think we're gonna get caught in the desert version of Sharknado? Just like
Oh my god.
a sand
Oh my god.
sand Sharknado.
Now,
we kind of
see,
did with the Nagas.
I've been accused. of-
Whatever happened over the years set it in motion. We just the moment we head into the desert, it's just sandstorms with
Go back
sharks.
here,
in them.
pulling out his notes. Let me get mine too.
I've been accused of being somewhat favoritism, and then lots of sexism against the men, and then
Yeah.
what was the other thing? There's some other element in there that. But I didn't create an entire society that simply hated men, regardless of what you did, who you were. It was levels of tolerance up to and leading possibly to violence.
Oh man, the best part is poor Vogley was playing a dude character at the time, so she didn't even get to get
No, she didn't get the benefit of.
No, but
Maya.
I would rather have. Sorry.
No, you're good. Maya / Irene was the only way you guys made any contact with them. But go ahead, Vogley. What were you saying?
I would rather have that than the sexism that can be pervasive in most other, like, I guess, situations, or at least encounters that we've had.
Hold on.
What?
Vogley.
What?
These women literally had their brothers as skeletons and gave them out to people to use to beat up other people.
I don't know. Considering how often we deal with the patriarchy, I'm whatever. At this
Yeah,
point.
that was called Foos was just fucking real mad at dudes one time, and she was just like, I'm making a whole fucking culture based off of it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what also pisses me off? How the goddamn romance language of Spanish, you have 93 women, you put one dude in that, the whole fucking word becomes masculine. This is bullshit. We're gonna have a bunch of really mad South American women, like North American women.
You can never bring them
It's
up.
how the language works.
Mentioning our favorite puppies.
They did, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the dogs were very helpful.
Kit, in Fooz's defense, you could very easily just eyeball the room, and if there's more women, or more, maybe even like esteemed women, they should be considered Eos versus Eos. It's not like, I get that there's got to be one or the other, but you should do it either by majority or respect.
Oh, I agree.
Like,
It's just
if it's
a very chauvinistic language. and
if it's some
that's
like
just what it
ex-
is.
Can we talk about how damn near no women in difficult terrain like Ryland? They always out there trying to hurt him,
Some
harm him,
do.
or be disappointed by him.
I think
So,
that's
sometimes
you, though.
DMs give you puzzles, and these puzzles can be of varying lengths and difficulty. My sister gave me a word that does not exist, has never existed, and never will exist.
It's not a word. It's
And
a
they
name.
watched me fucking struggle bust this shit. I fucking sat here and scrabbled this whole word.
The irate swami.
But you gave us the best kind of.
the irate
nicknames.
swami. I had
You also did have a bunch that were like solvable, and then
Apparently-
when you got to that one, even Tomno was like, I don't know what the fuck this could possibly be.
Yep.
Romance Commander wasn't one of them, sadly.
I
So,
wish I had
yeah,
my
it's
notes
one
on it because I was doing all mine digitally and I couldn't save each individual try.
Oh my god, yeah, that
Oh
was one
my
of the fun puzzles. And the best part about that one was it was one of those like in the background puzzles, because there was no like, you need to do this right now or you won't get out of the room. It was like, just here's some information if you want to like.
You know
sit
what's
there and
worse
solve
about it,
go
though?
for it.
When we finally did solve the puzzle, it still didn't make sense.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
if
you.
you remember where it came from, there's good reason.
No, it still doesn't make
No, it
sense.
doesn't
It's
make
warning
sense.
us about someone who already is there.
You know what though? It was interesting. I mean, her gun absolute, irate tsunami. We got so many cool gems out of that. You know.
We did.
It was entertaining.
Oh
But as
god,
the person who was doing it, it was definitely frustrating.
it was fucking terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Eventually, we corrected some of the dots and realized
Also-
that Maybelline Eyes was the irate swami.
God damn it, bleed eyes. I never once
That was great,
described
Hannah.
the eyelashes on this creature. Y'all are like, it's just.
It's just Netters though. Netters is the one who pointed that out.
Nah,
Also,
that was
Oh,
me.
it's so good.
At least she gives us solvable puzzles. You make me have to roll fucking int on a character that has shit int to solve the fucking Rubik's Cube of potentially could be helpful.
I mean, Ninners is the reason that my Roll20 profile says I don't want to roll in.
Yup.
Stop asking me
Literally
questions.
my-
Also, like, genuinely, the legacy team is not a brain group, like, on paper. Like, Revaya, I think, is the one on paper that's the smartest. We're like 15, and oh boy, it's not.
What about
it's
Leah?
not great.
Was Leah?
Leah
Leah
was.
was.
She's not there anymore. Yeah.
Right.
She was the glue.
Yeah, exactly. She was also like, I remember when she joined the group, and then was just like, thank goodness I have someone for these Arcana checks. Just before it was like not good. Yeah, Cam likes Ryland. There you go.
Yo,
Oh my god.
like 100%. The only reason Ryland's cool with Cam is because he's everything that's happened. Like he watered his poor plants. He did it properly. Like he's all right. This guy's good. He's good in my book. He has a pet.
Nope.
He almost lost it with the whole like he's an asshole. But then Ryland
my
spent like
God.
3 minutes
Then the
talking
proof
to it.
is in
Like,
the
oh, I
pudding.
get it now.
Yes.
That was the best. See, Ryland switched from like, no, he's probably fine, and then, no, correct, asshole. Yes, that was the correct assumption there. Also, I want to mention, Netters has done some fucking nasty illithid shit. The more I'm remembering it, because obviously we had the illithid dragon, the elder brain dragon or whatever.
Yep.
You made us find a gnome that was like halfway through Ceramorphosis and then stopped or some shit. And like he was just this fucking like mess of like half tentacles, half gnome or whatever. And we were like, we saved him, but we were like, what do we do? Like you can't go home looking like that. Go hang out with our fucking like friends in the inevitable.
Oh, are you talking about them all?
No, Amal was the big like mess of things that were like sewn together. This was one of the like 5 or so people that we rescued early on. This was way back when.
Okay.
I don't remember. I think it started with like an F. It was like I don't remember that character's name, but yeah, that poor guy. The artwork was weirdly adorable too, and it made me mad. And I was like, Netters, don't make this thing cute. It's horrific. Fuck right off.
It's horrific.
It is.
Tell about them all.
Yeah, what? Netters, want to tell us about them all real quick?
What's a mall?
So Amal was
Oh yeah.
it's short for amalgamation. It is a literal creature that has been like combined like dozens of different sentient creatures, and not well. It's literally like they're just kind of smashed
So like a
together. It's
chimera,
like
but-
almost like a limbless blob of just like faces and mouths and stuff like that.
Joe and Evie need to leave. Get out.
Throw
Uh,
that picture in there.
let me see if I can get it real quick.
Throw that picture.
I'll throw that picture in there.
Okay,
So
so it's like
basically,
a
it
Frankenstein
was-
creature.
It was a
Got it.
point of information and amusement of the sea holder that they were fighting.
Sea holder,
It's like a bee holder.
as opposed to bee holder.
Yeah, it was. It was normally
After
a
a holder.
and then an aboleth got into a fight with an aboleth and it mutated it, and it turned into a sea holder and had claws and like an aboleth set of eyes. And it was very upset about that.
I just remembered.
Um,
Why'd you remember?
Are you done?
I hate the
Netters?
art. But anyway, no, he looks. The Amal looks absolutely terrifying, and I did it intentionally. But he's more or less harmless. He just wants to kind of like not
He
be
wants
here
to cuddle
anymore.
you?
And
Oh.
one of the options
Not
is to get
be here
teleported
anymore.
into the room, and I teleported Maya's character in there.
I was
And
in
good
the party
fucking
for
thing.
probably 10 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
It
Yup.
was great. It was great. Anyway, sorry. You were saying, please.
Oh, you're good. Fuck. I think that just blew it right out of my brain because I was thinking about poor Afra being teleported into a room and being like, "Hello." She's like holding her weapons because she just got ported out of a fight and was like, "Hi." I was just having this like weird conversation with this guy. Shit. What the fuck was I thinking about? Oh my god, something popped into my brain and then I lost it. Ah, shit. Hold on.
The sea holder, aboleth, something along those lines.
The sea holder. Oh no. Okay, I gotta look through. Hold on.
Yep,
The big
that helps.
Yes. Yep. Big booty bitches is it's always a thing to think about. Oh, I got it. I remember.
See? Told you.
Fucking
Nailed it.
notes. It was a big booty bitch. But you had one of Tyriel's buddies, who was a dragon in disguise that we didn't really know, get I think it was either like mind controlled or like klexified. Something I forgot what it was, but he was essentially mind controlled. And we had to get into a fight with him. And I tried to fucking break the goddamn glyphs, and I failed the save or whatever it was. And he was fucking up our team, so we had to kill him. And at the end, we found out that like unfortunately he was mind controlled and was innocent the whole time, and was like some really good paladin of was he Tyr or Hell? I don't remember. He was a good dude, and we had to murder him, and there was no way to bring him back. And I was like, cool, awesome, fucking, this is aces. Fuck me. God damn it. Hated that feeling. That was the worst. Oh gosh. I think this was pre-everybody time. I think this was like just Dubs.
It was just Dubs, Puba, and
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was way before time. That's why I was like, this is some fucking deep cuts that we gotta do. God, that was rough.
I'm trying to find this boy's artwork. Where the fuck is it?
I ate it, Nanners.
Oh.
I'm impressed. If you give me digital files, I got some for you.
Okay.
Oh, there! I just fucking stumbled across the notes that holy shit, this happened in April of 2020.
Just after pandemic. Here we go. Or just as the start of it. Yep.
Yeah, this is probably when we got full into it. Yep, that sucks. I have with 700 exclamation points. Tyrael got a 19 on stealth. Because he always rolled a disadvantage being in plate mail. Oh my god. Sounds like you wanted to murder, but don't want to take the responsibility for those feelings. You know, not for that particular situation. Ravia's totally cool with murder. She murdered a man in the middle of the city. Didn't give a fuck, but yeah, that was not.
Let's see.
Are you still finding the art, Ninja?
I got it. Into the Discord it's going.
Big booty bitches, big booty bitches.
Remember that time when we had
That song has
to
been going off in my head for the last 3 minutes.
Good.
Yeah.
Little bitches get.
remember that time when we had to normally we rename mostly Foozie's bad guys because it's just great and that's how our brains work. But you remember the time that we actually had to assign new names to bad guys in Ender's campaign because if we said them out loud, we would summon them?
Yep. Marmalade and something jam and so, I don't remember what it was. Hey,
Lime preserves.
Get him!
Lime
preserves. I like the Foozca.
Flan.
Yeah, we had flan. Yep.
Yep.
Lime preserves, flan,
Jam and marmalade.
jam and marmalade. That's what it was.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Who we lose?
Yeah,
We lose Kit?
What did we lose? Kit. We lost Kit.
Lose Kit. Where'd he go? Bring him back.
To us, man. Don't go into the night.
Kid, no.
Don't forget about the time that D'Artagnan got fucking mind melded off into Athos fuckland in his mental state.
Super fucked. That was rough. Yep. And you had him like in his insanity write the like solutions on the walls or some shit. We had to like pass some shit to, and then Flaney was like, "I'm just gonna cast stream. I'm just gonna get directly in there and find out what's going on."
Roland's like looking at all this shit. He's like, "Yeah, I'd rather figure out what's going on."
Just gonna hop in. That sounds good. Oh,
we're gonna, what do y'all figure this out? I'm leaving.
Yup. Oh my god. Hilarious. Oh my goodness, just finding all these other things though.
We could spend a whole episode on the Nexels with their blood sacrifice and shit.
Oh yeah, and like, everything that even happened to them, but that they were a bunch of sacrifices, fucking happy folk who just were trying to kill themselves as fast as possible so they could have so many tributes or whatever. Yep, there it is. That's them all. Then just put them in legacy chat in case you want to see them.
So, what is it leaking exactly? What is that?
Biological fluids. No, it's very much
Nenner's described it very often as like pus and blood.
Yep.
Did it choose to be in this state?
Nope.
No, nobody chooses to be in that state.
It was forced to be in that state.
He poured it effort directly into that. No context.
Yeah.
Yep. Poof. And now you're here looking at that, and that's looking at you. And you're in a big ass rusty cube. Have fun.
Yeah, that's so I think that is a crime in and of itself to force a thing to be that. I would also not want to be here if I were that thing.
Correct. Also, the other thing about it is it was actually numerous people sewn together in that situation. And not only were their bodies sewn together, but their minds kind of were as well. So they weren't individual people anymore. So if we like somehow found some magic to undo it, they could never be their individual people anymore. So it was basically like continue living like this or die.
Yeah. Get out of here, buddy.
I don't remember. Who's what happened on July 28th of 2023? All they got is dark.
2023? That's pretty recent. Okay, I have to go to my other notebook.
So for me, I'm a big Star Trek fan, and I was. This is from Voyager. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Tuvix episode where Neelix and Tuvok get meshed in a transporter accident, and there was the moral conundrum of, do we separate them and kill Neelix, which is whatever the fuck the
new entity.
The new entity was, who has it. He's like, look, I'm me. Let me be me. Or do you stay loyal to the two people who were there individual beforehand? I thought that was a fascinating idea. And I'm like, why don't you just like make a creature that is that essentially?
Oh my god!
And yeah,
and he did.
So-
He absolutely did. We saved him, thankfully, but
yeah, and he loves to read. He's got multiple minds to process, and he's helping out Tithian and stuff right now.
Oh, so you helped him by, I guess, making him a different body, I suppose, or is
No,
he
they
still
just
drifting?
teleported. He's just drooling all over the his little corner, and
don't say that. Like you need to stop.
That's awful. I
Oh,
wouldn't want to drip. I'm sure that's very uncomfortable. How is he replacing these fluids? He must be very sick.
I like how you're okay with minds being stitched together, but pus drooling out over time is the limit.
Because that evokes a feeling and a sickness, and I know what that feels like, so I hate that. Whereas I don't know if I could. Well, I don't know, because so many thoughts run through my head a lot, so it's almost like having a few minds stitched in there that stop me from doing stuff. So that's not nearly as bad.
Also, you know, there's also the mental trauma for Rollum that he promised to help these poor giant. I think they were Forbolgs, right? In Athos, and go like talk to their ancestors or whatever to kind of make amends and make sure that their Earth God was okay or something like that. And he can't do that right now because we have other shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yep.
This man sees one Furbolg every 100 years, and there's some sort of turmoil going on with them.
You're the first kobold that they've seen in millennia.
Not a kobold.
Furbolg.
And by kobold,
You know what he meant. You know what he meant. Get out of here.
Right.
Oh my god.
Not a
Oh
kobold.
shit. Oh my god, Nenners. Alright, hold on. Let me start my fucking dissertation on this goddamn weapon Nenners has called the goddamn Doom of Mastika. Do you remember that?
Yep,
Nenners?
there it is.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Take a seat. Let's talk about it real quick, okay? So we have a sword in his fucking like realm, whatever. A group of people got it called the Maskikans. Not necessarily perfect, but it was a good society, no problems. But every time somebody got their hands on this fucking sword, they would be corrupted to basically murder everybody in the area. And Nenners, in the middle of this fight, by the way, as we're getting hit with this sword, got visions of some of the trauma that comes with the sword. So we have one where it's Tyrael gets a vision. He sees a dark-haired and also dark-skinned person hiding in a coconut tree, watching a ritual where his father is being held down in a prayer for wisdom and forgiveness. A student holding a blade is about to kill him, and the prayer is for the person who got hit with the goddamn sword in real time, not for the father. The blade kills the father, and Tyrael comes back as the blade of Mastika starts whispering some fucking dark-ass shit in his brain. Later on, in the same time, there was a warrior of Mezcal standing over some bodies, holding an unfamiliar blade, an obsidian blade, that is going down the hilt. And there's a maul attached to the hilt of it as well. There's a repulsive feeling. Women and children are dead. The rest of the village, also dead. You walk towards the sword in the vision. Vision cuts. We get another one. Little girl is hiding under a bed, pounding at the door. Cousins desperately trying to placate whatever is going on outside. Parents were outside. Silence. And then bodies hit the floor. Door flies open. Cousin is stabbed with said obsidian blade. I have a few more, but I think I'm gonna stop here because it starts rambling on about they killed some things, she's slain, songs about the missing and dead people. Yeah, there's a lot of So just the sword, just that sword alone, it's causing some shit.
In Nenner's
Jesus Christ.
defense, Tyrael deserves that. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it wasn't just Tyrael. He hit that. Like, okay, the first one was Tyrael. The second one was Zolan and Karasu. He hit my baby boy Zolan with this goddamn sword. Zolan got images and didn't understand what was going on. I remember Nenner's describing this too, because Zolan was just flipping out, and Ravaya was like, "What's happening?" And he was like, "Images!" Like, what do you mean? So yeah, you hit him with that. I think the second one, the third one, I think was Ravaya getting hit with it. So yeah, every time you hit a different person, many visions.
It was called the Doom of Mastika for a reason.
Yep. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You understand? Doom of Mastika. Yep. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yep. And the fucking celestial in his sword, Tyrael's sword, was the only reason we weren't basically taken over by it. But that shit was fucked. Oh, okay. Also remembering other weapons that you were super fucking fucked with fucking bullshit. Do you remember the fucking what's her name, Merilith lady?
Of course, yeah, the one that you brutalized.
6 different swords, which was pretty cool. You know, that's awesome.
Yep.
But a lot of those swords had curses on it, and she found out that she got this fucking crown that had souls in it, and she could transfer the curse onto the souls that were trapped in her helmet, in her fucking her goddamn crown or whatever. So she was running around killing people and then making sure that the curses weren't even affecting her. They were just affecting whatever poor souls were literally trapped in her crown. That's some nasty shit, Ned. Just get the fuck out.
That's a good idea.
That is some fucking nasty shit, Ned.
No, I mean, you know.
Oh my god.
Why spend my soul when I can spend yours?
Well, I can spend yours. That's just efficient, Joe. I need you to get out of here. Bagley, you look very tired.
What?
You want to go? You can get out of here. Go to bed.
No, I miss
okay.
you. No,
I love you. Go relax.
No, can't
I'm
make
only
me.
like I've only gone through this much of my trauma train. I need to go through the rest of this for ammo against Ned.
All right, go ahead.
No,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
No, girl, get out of here. You're so sleepy. It's okay.
No.
It's
No.
okay. Don't
No.
worry. It's okay.
Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want.
You don't need to be here. It's okay.
You ever go through
Not her
customs and almost get one-shotted by the custom agent?
Are you referring to your campaign?
No.
Because yes.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, you stopped the match.
You're on the
No,
natural
you got
one.
yourself
That wasn't my
with
fault.
that one.
I love how he just Uno reversed your.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean that doesn't count, sir?
100%. Oh my god.
You were just going to be So, to be clear,
We were just going to be interrogated, but instead
Right.
we got attacked by the things that I should have been able to fucking see, but someone forgot about all my abilities and shit and neglected me the opportunity to realize that I was walking into a trap, and then we had to be tunneled out underneath. The 2 Hispanics in the crew, by the way,
didn't
were
make
the
it
ones that got fucking locked up
Yep.
trying to do immigration or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We were just trying to leave a city. Can't even do
With the
that.
exception of like Euphemi, the rest of us had trash charisma. And we all passed incredibly. And the paladin and the warlock, both classes known for their charisma, natural ones.
Yep.
God damn, that was amazing. Oh fuck.
So I do want to point out that Customs wasn't trying to hurt you. It was the creepy lady who was trying to get a taste.
Bullshit.
And,
Customs was one of those fucking weird fucking
No,
whatever the
they,
fuck shit.
I mean, you were absolutely in the beginning of what could have been a really nasty interrogation. Not gonna lie, but that didn't happen yet because the creepy lady was trying to get her hands on you
Yeah.
guys.
It was so dark, the dark thing couldn't happen because something darker happened first.
Yeah.
I mean, interrogation isn't like. I mean, it wasn't. They weren't like torturing you. It was
Get
just kinda
out!
Like, let's have a chat. You know.
Yep.
But you were
It's
saying
also-
about being interrogated.
I was
what
saying-
were
I
you
was
trying
just-
to say?
I was getting
Oh.
one shot and then possibly turned into a lich pretty much on the spot because I wasn't aware of the lich in my crown. That's how I found out. So that was fun. So I appreciate that, Foos. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, you
Yeah.
ripped the jaw off of a failed lich monster. I was like, surely no curses can be on this.
It's great. It's a great crap.
And then wore it, and yeah, I mean, it is great.
In my
but-
defense, D&D sucks at detecting curses. Like there
For
is
sure,
no
for
good
sure.
way of finding one. Because like
It's
identify
almost
doesn't
one of
tell you if
those,
it's cursed, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Also, in that interrogation that legitimately saved your life, in the interrogation that happened in your campaign,
Yep.
Again, two dark evils were fighting against each other to murk the merc.
Yep.
I mean, it worked out for you.
Yes, Joe. He's like, sure there is. Put it on and you'll find out soon enough.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very helpful, Joe.
That's the energy we like. Someone hit that Joe fucking command. Get the Sign It in Blood song stuck in our heads again. Oh my god. So funny.
But yeah. How come you couldn't make it to customs?
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. It was awful.
Although Foozca's campaign did traumatize the wizard enough to completely change classes, subclasses.
Change classes, change some class. There it is. That's fucking no malicious thing in the legacy chat. Fucking take a look when you get a chance.
Funny, did
I
I ever
hate
show
that.
you? All right, this is unrelated. I'm just gonna send it to Flandy.
Why is it so shiny?
No, I'll put it in memes.
Changed. I think
What's the
that's
Joe
fine.
command? Because I have the wrong Joe command.
No, I think it's sign it or something. Sign, yeah, because I put Joe because now he's doing another thing. Can you sign it? I don't know.
Hey,
There it is.
so I know you guys are like really focused on each other right now, brother and sister. But should we be letting Flandy get away with burning down the forest to collect the insurance money?
Listen,
For real.
y'all don't know
That's
because
a
y'all
good
haven't
point.
played.
And
Yeah.
and
Good point.
bomb slug.
I mean, we
Yeah,
haven't
like-
played
Oh
for
my
a week,
god, hold
Andy.
on. Sorry, something just popped into my head. Remember when Nenners decided that this lich didn't want to die so bad that he sewed a phylactery into a good dragon's chest? And we had to find a way to get it out and not kill the dragon.
God. I forgot
same
how
time?
poor fucking Rolla was trying to say, he's like, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Yup. And so we had
I forgot
the
where everybody else was, but it was poor Rolla with this fucking golden dragon. He's like, I don't want to do this.
I think you got sent to it first for some reason, and then we were like on our way or something. But yeah, you were 100% like,
Oh.
hello. So we know that there's a phylactery in your chest, and we need to get it out. And you're probably gonna die. So, but that guy's gotta die. So you understand. So the fucking fighter and ranger had to do surgery to get it out, and somehow we managed to. But oh boy,
It was good times. It was good times.
it was rough. It was rough.
Mhm.
It was absolutely rough.
Also, did you ever have a mechanic that shit was going so bad in the Fae that when you summoned or had your Fae friend with you, they had some weird Kleck shit going on based on the roll that you made?
So, also, we can talk about the Klex a lot, and just so anybody who might be listening knows what it is, it's basically like an alien sci-fi bug species that is highly adaptable and is constantly and consistently evolving to like overcome any weaknesses it may have, to the point where it's like, oh hey, this lady with the sharp sword hit me a bunch of times. I should thicken my chitin in battle so my speed goes up. Fuck you. So they're a bunch of little assholes who are constantly evolving, and they can also like absorb life forms or like, corrupt them or whatever it might be. Skin suit them if they're feeling fucking frisky. But in this particular situation, in this particular situation, they were fucking up the Feywild so badly that when we called upon them with like conjure animals or something, they just had us roll on a percentile chain or a chart or whatever to see how much of them were infected with plagues. So I remember summoning like a shark. I think I got like a 75, and you were like, it's kind of shark in shape, but it's got like mandibles, some crazy like predator mouth, and some like fucking buggy shit coming out of it. And I was like, that's incorrect.
My own damn familiar was Klex infested. Which, let's talk about him real quick. Where's he at, Nenners?
He's in a very safe place.
Fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Fine.
Yeah, he had a rough time.
Oh my
He had a rough
god.
time.
Yep. Well, I think I found. Oh, go ahead. Is Maya gonna say anything?
Huh?
I thought you were gonna say something, so I shut my head. My
Oh,
brain.
I was looking at my Instacart order and talking about it to myself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Instacart.
All
Should we
right.
get
Okay.
food?
I'm not gonna go through everything because I have, my notes are very long. But we can close out our Streamaversary chats or whatever with final arguments or whatever you might want to say, closing statements, as we like to say. But I don't know. We can go through. Also, did we get Kit back? Is he back?
I don't know what
No,
happened.
Kid is not back.
Been
We
here for a minute.
got Maya, lost Kid.
Yay!
Yeah.
Kit.
What happened to Kit?
He was eaten by
No.
the sand sharknado, sadly.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh my God, Nanners! I just saw that mouse pad. Why? Nanners. Bad.
You don't like the Chief's cheeks?
I don't know. I don't like that. Is,
Joe, I
bad.
just saw Joe's comment when you actually put a W instead of a D. Oh no.
Anyway, we can, I guess, get started. I was gonna start with Kit because he's on the left on the stream, so I'll start with Flandy instead because he's the next left one. Closing arguments, final statements. Anything you want to say before we end?
You're both dark.
Okay.
Then it's
Right.
just outright like, I'm gonna cause all this bad shit to happen. Good luck, figure it out. Foozca is all like, I'm gonna traumatize your brain.
That's true.
Thanks, Flandy. Maya,
Case rested.
would you like? I rest my case.
What's up?
Maya, would you like to have any closing statements or arguments or anything you want to leave us on?
It's a Streamaversary. Actually feel fortunate and honored to be traumatized by you, Foos, and relentlessly pummeled by you, Ninners. It has brought me great pleasure over the last few years and kept me sane during the pandemic, so I love all of you. I think that there's a word for that. Stepford wife. Having a great time being your Stepford wife. Thank you, guys.
How am I seeing Kit on the stream, but I'm not seeing him in here?
I know, I am too.
I see him. I see
I wonder
Kit.
if we were
You
just
see
talking to
Kit?
Kit and he was like, "What in the fuck?" Oh my
I
God.
see Kit. Hi, Kit.
Okay,
Hello.
hold on.
How is Kit ghosting in here?
We might need to reload. Hold
It's
on.
Halloween.
Yeah, because he's on stream too, and I see him. Hold on, Kit.
Yeah.
Back. Give me a second. I gotta reload. I'll be right back.
He hasn't been on stream in a hot minute.
We lost Foos.
We lost. Yeah, we did.
Just come back.
Her box is the darkest right now. Oh, Kit's box is also dark now.
Oh no!
Genuinely still don't see Kit. What's going on?
I think he left again. He reloaded.
Kit's
There
back.
he is.
Hey,
Kit, what's up?
Yay!
This whole time, brother, where you been?
Welcome back.
Right here sitting. Was I just talking to the void the whole time?
Whole time.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
feel
god.
bad. If there's anything you want to say, go for it now. Because
You have the floor, Chief.
I just basically want to echo what Maya said. Very grateful to have met you guys during a difficult time, and I think the whole world's life, I guess. You guys helped me keep me sane throughout that time as well. I don't know who the hell is darker. You both have your strengths right there, we'll say. Maybe to quote Louis C.K. Just regarding like difference between boys and girls. Boys fuck things up, and girls are fucked up.
Okay.
That's
As
about
in-
adequate in this particular situation.
So just to quote him here, like a man will cut off your arm and throw it in the river, but he'll leave you a human being intact, right? He won't fuck with who you are. Women are non-violent, but they will shit inside of your heart.
I'm not
God.
but I'm very violent.
Wow.
Can I
Strongly
piggyback off
disagree.
this a little bit? I think
Strongly disagree.
what happens here is Foos has mastered the art of dealing emotional damage to all of us.
Exactly.
Emotional damage.
Whereas Ninners is just, I'm going to relentlessly work your ribs and subject you to sleep deprivation. For however long.
Oh
Until
my
I-
God. Okay.
until I
But
can
I do want to
decide.
say that I really do admire how thick-skinned you guys are about this. I would not be able to sit there and just take the roast.
No,
Oh,
it's so
okay.
much fun.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, you guys are good.
It's all good.
Y'all are
You guys are
amazing.
good. Yes.
Um, But if Maya's done, Vogli, if you had any closing statements.
I guess I would argue the darkest does the most damage over time. So by definition, it depends on what damage and what the legacy of the damage is going to be. So I would say if you start killing off people in a city, that's certainly a lot of damage as opposed to the threat of killing off a whole city. So that's my opinion.
I think this is somewhat unfair given how Fooz's campaign's about to take a fucking brutal turn in the next week or two, but all right.
I mean, I'm the only one whose character actually died.
So there's a level of darkness to like a city
two
being
characters
like
that died.
destroyed in front of your eyes where you have very little to affect it. It's a different story when you are literally the trigger. And there are other forces fighting over activating said trigger, and you can't control it.
But it hasn't been activated yet. So
But it's still there.
No, but at this point in time,
poor Rylan
Randy,
was
you already said your
traumatized
final
to go
statements.
through
You gotta
the little portal.
Also, slurring Vogli is amazing.
Vogli's toast.
So we can get out of here. Netters, I think all this has come down to a tie. If I had to look at the tally,
I think so. I think so.
So we have gotten nowhere. But Maya kind of jumped into this, and I fully wanted to take a second to kind of like thank everybody, even those who can't be with us and the new people who have joined us and all that such. Streaming was fully an accident. Genuinely, the very first time we streamed was an accident, and we met Mark Songs, and he introduced us to friends, and it has been like so much fun, and it is great. Absolutely nuts that we're having such a fucking great time. So as long as we continue to smile and laugh and be friends and such, we will probably still enjoy our time online and such. So, and also just to give like individual shout outs, Kit, thank you for being someone who has never really played this before, shoved online with a bunch of people you don't really know all that well, who call each other names and are, generally kind of belligerent, and for hanging with us. And also, holy shit, have you grown as a player, as a tactician, just all around. So it has been awesome having you with us, and hopefully you continue to enjoy your time with us. And you're amazing. Randy, you bitch, you were 900% like strong-armed into role-playing with us. You like, we talk about this many times, but it was literally like, you were like, let me just watch a session. Let me hop in and just listen in. And I was like, no, we're making your character right now. You're role-playing for the first time in your life tomorrow. Let's go. And you went from, the very like hesitant, I don't really know what I'm doing, to blossoming into the wonderful role player and the character creator that you are now. So
and DM,
DM, let's fucking go. He DM'd too, more than once. You're fucking killing it, man. So thank you, for having amazing, also fucking amazing attitude all around. And this goes for pretty much everybody. But Flanny, you can roll with the punches so well. You get garbage rolls all the time. And you still laugh your way through it. Like, I know there are times where you are frustrated, of course, but like you have such a great spirit, and it is awesome, as always, having you around and such.
It's true.
Moving down the line, Maya, you're fucking awesome. I'll let you get this Abella Nights out. That's all I'm gonna say for bothering you with that. But also incredible fucking role player and attitude all around. You had you had two like incredible moments of roleplay that will always like stick in my brain. And the first was when you were charmed by the succubus, and you had to play that you were talking to your friends while she was also your friend, and like not really like, I don't know, like yielding to either side. It was beautiful, amazing. And again, anything bad that happens to you or your characters, whether it's roles or whatever that happens, I don't think I've ever seen you mad. You'll get mad at us for being assholes or idiots, but like you'll never get mad at the story, and it's super awesome to see. So thank you for your wonderful attitude and your fantastically creative mind, and your wonderful characters, because I feel like your characters are so fucking colorful. Like the artwork is beside us on either side. I feel like Maya's characters really stand out. It's just like, who's that very colorful person? Both of them are mine. So, yeah, exactly. So amazing as always. Moving down, Vogley.
What?
Thank you, girl. I know when we first kind of started this like streaming thing, it was there's a little bit of hesitation for numerous reasons. And even hopping into D&D, this was a fully new fucking thing for you. Like, never really touched it. You kind of understood the idea of it. And you hopped in, and you're fucking growing so much as well. Like, you and Kit, I think, are just like masterclass of incredible attitude and willing to learn.
Thank you.
There are so many times where there are like whole new systems or whatever that you're trying to learn, and you know, you're always so positive about it. So really
I try. Thanks, Foosh.
And you're amazing. And thank you for sticking with us, even though you're tired.
I had a lot of coaching. Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long
I'll
week.
let you go. I know we're wrapping up. And for those who are not here, well, my husband is unconscious and he can't really hear me, but I'm just gonna say thank you for basically letting us drag you into D&D, because he was like, yeah, I have some free time, and I was like, cool. What are you doing for every weekend for the rest of your life? Because we're now married.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Thank you for that, because that was fucking incredible and amazing. And also thank you to Joe, who's not here on stream with us, but he's kind of our newest addition.
Shout out to fucking
Legacy. Joe. And yeah, like he's our diversity hire, but he's amazing. Like he's being a good representation for the white. No, I'm just kidding. But he's amazing. We really love his.
He was a good representation for Brucey.
And
I think that would have been a great place for a commercial break or the technical
comes up.
Technical difficulties. You got the film reel.
Yeah, Joe, you're our first successful kidnapping, so congratulations.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll get the felony.
You might not be our last, but you are our first.
100%. And there'll be some felony kidnapping in the future for sure. I mean, great to meet up.
There's no.
Absolutely. And lastly, Nunners, you are genuinely the inspiration I had to even start DMing, because you were always my DM when I was a kid. Obviously, we had some of our family members as well, but you were the consistent one. And not only did I want to kind of like emulate that in my own way, of course, but also give you an opportunity to play and have a good time and hopefully enjoy yourself as well. So, Nunners, thank you for being an awesome older brother, and being such a wonderful being, because you're the bestest.
You're awesome, and I'm super proud of the trauma that you put me through. And honestly, I enjoy the dichotomy between the styles. You know, like the shock and awe versus the I'm gonna hurt you deep kind of situation. And I think the cool thing, the interesting element of it is that they both revolve around choices, right? Like there's an element of priority, like it's triage, but on like different levels. So I definitely enjoy that, and thank you for making some very, very memorable characters and situations. And also, I mean, we're a rough crew to DM for. I don't think people realize that we're kind of aggressive.
It is mandatory that we say "fuck you, Nenders."
Right, fuck you. I get "fuck you, Nenders" every Friday night. That's how I know how good I'm doing.
Hey, Nenders,
yes.
Are there any centipedes, spiders, or?
Oh my god, that fucking killed me. Oh.
I spent 15 minutes on this shit.
He said his bees, wasps, bees, or spiders around.
That was the worst part of it. Like, that sounds dope. Giant centipede, those things, I've seen those in Foozca's campaign. They do a lot of damage.
Oh my god. No, honestly, that was so much fun. But anyway, yeah, Foozca, thank you for doing that. Thank you for putting up with all the bullshit. You guys don't know. She does the scheduling. She does the production for her thing while she's DMing. While we're throwing literal like handfuls of nonsense at her face, just absolute bullshit. And she's dealing with scheduling. She does like the business end of it. So Foozca, thank you for fucking nailing all of that.
That's true.
All the art stuff. And as much as I give you shit about calendar loving and all that stuff, if there's anything we want to do, it's never like a serious no. It's always like, okay, just give, like, she's juggling all this shit and you just keep throwing more stuff in there. and she just juggles it. So that's amazing. And lastly, just you being you, I don't ever have to worry about you fucking something up, which I gotta say at my age is rare, and I deeply appreciate it. You're one of the few people in this world where I'm like, oh, she's good, I got it. You're like, I can just default, like I don't have to look over your shoulder, I don't have to do anything. I know if anything, I shouldn't fuck up, but that, like, it's just one of those situations that I appreciate you, and I think we all do. But thank you for setting this whole thing up, because yeah, we probably all just took yelling at each other in video games. So
Yeah, that's true.
That's how things go. But no, thank you. This is awesome.
Oh, before I forget.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yes, actually, this is a good time to mention it. So Tuesday,
Yes.
which is Halloween, we're going to be having a very special stream with Voggly. And I'll let you introduce or talk or whatever you want to say about it. Go ahead, girl.
I'm gonna try. I'm a little brain dead, but I'm gonna try. So, it's going to be a writing stream, and I'm going to be writing some Halloween-themed stories, and gonna take you guys along for the ride. There may be one story, or there may be multiple. So, we'll see. Listen, this is not a shining moment. I'm trying.
Voggly has no energy, so I'm gonna be the goddamn energy for her. She gonna be
Thank
writing some
you.
fucking spooky shit. Come join her on Tuesday if you're hanging out, because we're a bunch of nerds. We sit on computers and whatever. So if you got some time Tuesday night, you're not doing nothing, come hang out with Voggly. I'm gonna be producing, but she's gonna be the one maintaining. She's gonna be the face. She's gonna be talking and stuff. We're working on some things about that.
Akiota.
You talking about NaNoWriMo. I'm likely a decent-ish time. I haven't quite talked to Voggly about what time.
A
Exactly,
decent-ish time.
I
Yeah.
imagine
What time is
somewhere between
decent-ish?
like
We're
7
talking
to
8
10
a.m.?
p.m. EST. No.
Yeah,
Like,
because I pass out earlier than everyone, so it's
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
be adjusted. for that.
exactly. And
But-
actually, Skillium, it's not NaNoWriMo. She writes all the dang time. And she pitched this to me, and I was like, "Fucking hell yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
So it's
I'm-
gonna be her debut stream. Please
Yeah.
show up. Please give her some love, even if you got a lurk or whatever. Just get in there. And show her how much we love her.
Love you too.
I'm
I
looking
appreciate
forward
it.
to following.
Follow.
Halloween. my God.
Maya, you give me the best names. I love them.
God, Maya is second to none
Maya.
with nicknames, yo. Like, her wordplay is just top notch.
Yep, second to none. Let's go.
NaNoWriMo, that's awesome. Actually.
NaNoWriMo, yeah. I haven't done NaNoWriMo before, though. I do have full-blown stories. I write all the time. I have notebooks. I have a whole, thanks to Flandy, I put a whole draft of a book in the notebook you gave me.
Yeah.
Margot,
Okay, what?
you not tell me this.
What? What?
Why you
Which
not
one?
tell me
Me-
this thing you do?
Which
We
thing?
literally like ironed out some of the details like last Tuesday, so it's been like within a
No.
week or so of us like chatting about stuff.
No, not that first. Why you not tell me the writing thing you do?
No, I told you that before when we were working together on your campaign. I said I got writing things.
You
did.
didn't
And that-
tell me the sense in which you
No.
do the thing.
No, I did because I remember we were talking about our villains in our books, and I said, "Oh wow, our villains are uncannily similar."
Holy shit! How did I forget? Listen, Molly. You must throw some of your work into my face. I will catch
Okay.
you in the face.
Well, I'm
Hopefully
doing
it
it
does
on,
not hurt
on
me,
Tuesday,
because
so it's happening then, and there will be face. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. I'm
It's
excited
awesome.
for that.
But yeah, so like I said, we'll make the announcements and such as per usual when she goes live. But yeah, she'll be live here on Tuesday night. Come show her some love. And we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Evie has been a recent guest.
Yeah.
Who has been so amazing, and thank you also to all of our other viewers who pop in every so often. It's amazing. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Also, I see you out there, Evie. Thank you. We
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
Very much.
Big
How
Maya
your
show.
time with us has been short. It is
I love
nevertheless very appreciated.
Maya, if
Thank
this isn't your next character, I'm going to be highly disappointed.
I know,
for
right?
real.
Can
But-
you do
but-
the voice for Fwonk? Because I want him to have your voice now.
Do I have to talk with this voice?
Yes, you do.
Okay, good. Oh yeah. So also just kind of spreading the love a little bit. Evie streams every other Sunday in the morning, or not in the morning. It's in the morning. I don't remember. It's early in the day, which is awful for me because I'm an old lady in the morning. I want to get up, but sometimes I lurk. But she's on Altered Echo Archives. So if you are not following them, please do. Awesome overlay, awesome crew. They are so much fun. Such a cool looking cast. Amazing, just good stuff. So please check them out. They're incredible. Midday. Yeah, the midday for me is.
Do you post that in the shoutouts when you go live? I haven't seen.
She doesn't, and I'm the worst because I'm usually out of bed. So by the time I get up, it's done, and I'm like, fuck. So this is also a shout out to everybody. If she's live and no one's posting, please post in the shout outs because she deserves our love and attention. And she's amazing.
100%.
With all the love part out of the way, we're gonna do our usual, which is raid. So I was looking around, and I think we're gonna go raid Save Data Team. They got a cool overlay, and they look like they're having fun. We'll say hi. And everyone's been streaming for a while now, I guess, because it's Friday night. So hopefully they'll be on for a bit. But stick around for the raid as per usual. And again, thank you for being awesome. We'll be back with difficult terrain, and we'll do this again because Streamaversary is fun and stuff. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
We love you. Remember this always.